No, it's only happened like several times. Okay then, so we'll do it.
You're never going to live it down now. So
with our slightly diminished party, we will kick off. So, what happened on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z? So on the last session, our intrepid adventurers Ignium and Cete, after returning from their foray into the Underdark and learning of the potential upcoming invasion of the Orcish hordes to the north, decided to dispatch on a quick mission into the mountainous regions to the north in order to try and effectively cut off the head of the snake and stop the invasion before it began, and hitting the distribution point of the drow manufactured armour and weapons. Heading north with Scruffy the cart driver, travelling north for about 2 days before they hit the foot of the mountains. Decided to travel up into the mountains themselves. On the way, we had a new arrival, as Peck, the baby griffin, was born, or hatched, in Thero's care, who continued to feed him rations, grubs, and the like for quite some time. As you guys headed into the mountains, you'd spent a night up on the craggy ridges before continuing up as the ranger joined the party.
Yep.
Hi, we're just in the middle of the recap. So you guys carried on. On your second day of travel, you were greeted, found, smelled, you're not sure, by a trio of what appear to be dwarves riding on the back of armoured griffins. They told you, after offering them ale, they told you of their settlement at the top of the peak of which you were walking. You managed to make your way to the top and met with their leader, Faustad, who basically said, no, we have no interest in orcs. They're a bit boring, a bit weak. We prefer to fight frost giants. But we'll give you a hand if you prove you're hard enough. And sent you on a mission to slay a great worm that lived in the Great Worm Caverns. Strange. Party spent the night, drank, spoke to another dwarf, young Kaz, who gave you requested that you retrieve his hammer from within the Great Worm after it ate his pappy many moons ago. You guys were airlifted, for want of a better word, to the Worm Cavern and dropped off with the words of, "We'll come back in about 8 hours. If you're still alive, we'll pick you up. If not, I'm having your stuff," type thing. Venturing into the Great Worm Cavern, travelling through the serpentine network of tunnels and caves, you did indeed encounter one giant frost worm, doing battle, people falling, people getting back up, but ultimately being victorious. As soon as the creature had been felled, you set to work butchering it, cutting it from tail to end, attempting to find the hammer within, and also obtaining some frost glands, a strange gem crystalline deposit from its head, and also the hammer itself. Rested up and decided, okay, it's time to get out of here, and made your way out of the cavern system. As you're on the way out, about halfway through the cavern system, you feel almost familiar vibrations under your feet. Light, but you recognise them enough to pick up on them and realise that they're there. What do you want to do?
stop. Everyone just chill out. Don't move.
Right?
No. That'll make more noise. Just shush.
How far away is the entrance?
About 10 minutes walk.
What is it? Does anyone know?
It's probably another worm. We don't have anything to fight that right now.
Let's fight it.
Might get another hammer.
We'll leave you to fight it, if you really want to.
I say run. Really, really fast.
Or just stand still until it stops.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you.
Guys,
Guys, we're not on a battle map yet. We're not going to fight it.
Well,
What kind of ale did you drink last night? What the hell are you talking about?
what is this battle map you speak of? Stop speaking in tongues.
Speaking in meta.
I say we leg it.
Yeah, me too.
Can you do that thing that makes it quieter?
No, we haven't had a long rest.
Alright, we're fucked. Alright, well, I guess we could try. Let's wait till it stops, and then we'll try and do this sneakier.
Okay, Johanna, you go.
Alright.
You think, and no, you can definitely still hear it. You think you know it's there. You can definitely hear it. You can feel it as well. It's definitely not like something in your ear. That shakes water up.
May I
Got
try
bit-
as well?
Trying to
You may make a
squeeze
perception
out my
check
hair,
as well.
kind of get out the way.
You go. You take as you all stop in the cavern at Nera's behest, and you stand there for about 30 seconds, and the rumbling ceases.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go slow and quiet as possible. I know it's weird for me to say that, but
Okay then, I'd like a group stealth roll from you all, please.
I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's even worse. Oh my god.
Who's
As
rolled
soon as
for
you say that,
Bodger?
you trip.
Bodger's not out.
Bodger is what I'm now
Okay.
using instead of the DM. My DM sheet, I'm using Bodger to tell commands to. This happens to be Ranos's role.
I'm not in roll 20 yet, so do you want to roll mine for me as well?
Yes, Bodger will roll for you as well. If I can find stealth. 20. Okay.
I'm
So
going last. I'm going to go last.
2.
Behind everyone, because if things have to come from the tunnel.
I'm 22, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
I say
mathing.
if anything shows up, you'll just back up and let me fireball it.
I'm fully
I
gonna
still
turn
have-
invisible
I
if
think-
something
I
turns
think-
up.
I think I have one of those left.
Okay.
Actually, I have 3 of those left. So
Oops. Yep, no, that's right. Plus that. Okay. As you continue to move forward slowly. Relatively quietly. The rumbling does not return. As you slowly make your way out. Over the next 5-10 minutes, you slowly creep and sneak your way along. Almost in a Scooby-Doo-esque manner. And you can now see the light at the end of the tunnel. As you approach.
Yes, before we go out, I want to just to fuck with the dwarves. I'm gonna like make myself look like basically like a White Walker. Like I'm frozen solid, blue skinned, like white blue eyes, frozen solid, White Walker esque.
Okay. As you continue out, you tiptoe out the entrance to the cave, and you find yourself on that small, stony plateau covered in peppered areas of snow. And there are no dwarves. So you're currently stood. The wind howls and whips around the peak, and you can hear it whistling around the rocks. You look around. The sky is relatively clear, as it was this morning. But you see no dwarves.
that's cool.
How long ago did they drop us off? Roughly.
Make me a straight intelligence check, Cornetto boy.
Thero is super intelligent.
Really?
I mean,
He is.
it was anywhere between 4 and 8 hours ago.
Good to know.
So we just wait now then?
Yeah, I guess.
They said they'd be
did
back
I-
in 8 hours, didn't they? So.
Is it really safe to wait this close to the cavern entrance?
Yeah, we might wanna. Well, this is where they're gonna pick us up. We need to stay
Yeah.
close, but we can move around a little bit, I guess.
Find any kind of slight shelter where
Yeah.
we can see what's going on. And
Did I use my
take
staff
watch.
last time? I don't remember.
You,
It might have reset itself. Did I use a lightning bolt?
I think you might have done. No, I think you
Okay.
used I think you used one shocking grasp,
Is it a shocking grasp?
or maybe
Okay.
it really doesn't make too much
I'm only-
difference.
I'm only missing. Well, I'm just asking because my charges on the staff of storms reset, and I remember
Okay.
using it last time.
Yeah, I seem to remember
Sure.
you using it. You may have cast a lightning bolt actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna wait.
I want to look for a shelter with a good, like, view area of this place. I might recruit the actual looking, like,
So,
the people who know land a bit more as well to help.
so where
So
you
we're just
stand
gonna-
right now, you've kind of got the cavern entrance, which is large, probably 15-foot diameter circle, and you kind of stand on a almost a plateau. That's probably about 20 foot square, if that, and it's kind of like sheer, steep rock faces all around this. So you can travel down there. The area around the mouth of the cave is quite steep and jagged rock. You could try and climb that, but there are no natural pathways. There are no stairways. This is a difficult to reach area.
Alright. We could go around just on the flat part, but just move slightly away and try and set up the tent, just for a little bit of shelter.
I'm sacking our private jet pilot when he gets back.
If we're still here tomorrow, I will be sending them so many messages that I will make their brains melt.
You're gonna
Good shout. Does
you're gonna
anyone have
DDoS
sending?
their minds.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Can we just
Spam
send him a
everywhere.
message?
Oh, I can't do that today.
Mm.
How about you?
What?
You know me. I don't like communicating with people if I don't have to. It's not a spell I pack every day,
Fair enough.
especially since it's a
very
third
true.
tier spell and people keep needing to be healed again.
And yet somehow you tolerate Scathe.
He's better than he seems. He's off. Okay, I don't know what he's paying attention to.
Okay, what have you done, Tom?
But-
You've just told. He's pissed off now. You've hurt his feelings. He's gone off on a huff. All right,
You
now
done.
it's
Leave
okay.
him alone.
He's
Tantrum
feeling better
over.
now. His
Shut
tantrum's
up.
over. He's
Tantrum
back.
Don't leave him alone. You don't really have the right to be going and saying things about people like that.
So, what are we doing?
We're just waiting.
I don't know. I
Also,
guess.
what we could do is be like 20 meters within the cave. I can leave Shadow out to keep watch.
We don't want to
that-
be in that cave because there
But
are
if
still
we're- if
worms
we're-
in there.
But if we're like 20 meters in,
Feet. We could.
at least we're sort of near enough the entrance.
We
But
could
then we're also sheltered.
dash. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could even
I
get
still don't
50
like it.
feet in and dash, because we could run faster.
We're also literally just stood in the mouth of the cave, so if a worm comes from behind us, we're kind of fucked anyway.
At least in the mouth, it's sheltered.
Yeah, and also it doesn't matter how high or low we are. You could tunnel through the mountain.
We don't know what's out there that could get us. I mean, I assume better the devil we know, as long as we know we can dash out.
Okay, so you want to wait just inside
Yes.
the mouth of the cave. Is that what we're doing?
I guess.
If we don't
Well,
put the
like,
tent,
but
if
I'll
we
do it.
don't put the tent up, then we don't have to worry about packing it down again. If we have to
Run! But what about the tent? Stop the tent! Run!
run. we
gonna
would
have
be
a-
packing up the tent.
Quick! Can I pack away the tent as a bonus action, please? No.
I mean, you just talk to it, right?
Yes. Anyway, it's an action to speak the magic word. Anyway,
I can actually, the bonus action run.
okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Skaith is in charge of tent collection duties.
Okay, fine.
I could action surge.
Good! And then you could dash.
Okay, we'll go back to level 3 soon. Anyway,
But
okay.
why though?
So, you guys wait around in the entrance to the cave. It's probably not much more than an hour or so that you're sat there, keeping vigil, but and remaining quiet, but keeping an eye on the skyline.
You're jumpy.
After about an hour, Ranos and Thera you see as well. You point off into the distance, and as you can see, a handful of a cluster of shapes moving towards you. Familiar shapes, flapping their huge, large armored wings, flying in your direction. Doesn't take much more than a few minutes for them to reach your location, moving quite quickly. You see, they kind of do a pass around. You see them come towards you, and they start circling overhead.
Yeah. Should probably go out.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah, start going out.
Okay, so you walk out. One of them goes. You can see
Wave him down.
you can see him point down. They kind of, and they all start heading down towards you. And one by one, using the plateau as kind of a runway, not taking the griffins land, but only with a few steps. They don't need like 300 meters to land. It's okay. Kind of like aircraft carriers. And they land down, and a familiar dwarf hops down. The one who very first approached you on the mountains. One whose name I don't think you got. He comes up. He dismounts from his griffin. I'm impressed. I expect you to be picking up your corpses. I take it you've done what you said you're gonna do.
I'll hold up the. Who got the thing from the worm?
I don't
The
know.
little gem thing.
One of us definitely did. I just can't remember who did anymore.
I think it
We'll
was
just say y'all gave it to
probably
me.
Johanna.
Let's just say Nira has it for the argument's sake.
Yeah, I hold up the gem from the worm's forehead.
He
Oh,
holds out
it's in
his
Team
hand
Loot, that's why.
for it.
I think.
I gave it to him. I don't really know what it does.
No, it's
Goes, I recognise. Not bad. He chucks it back at you. And catches quite a force behind it. Well, alright then. I guess we owe you a lift back, don't we?
That'd be nice.
You're not
That's
screwing
not right.
Really
as
hope so.
I thought you were gonna be. Come on up on.
Okay.
Do
Try this
any of
again.
them take notice of my White Walker ass?
They don't seem to.
Look,
They don't
Phase
seem to
five.
notice. You still look like a skinny elf to them. The colour of your skin doesn't matter. You're still just an elf.
Oh, they're very accepting, these dwarfs, aren't they?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it
completely
means if
right.
they just hate all of them, it's different.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the colour of your skin, we hate you anyway. So you
You
guys
still
all
look terrifying, dear. Don't worry.
you all mount up onto the backs of your griffins,
Yeah.
and they one by one take off again. This time less plummeting off the side because it's a much less height, shorter, whatever. There's not as much of a drop off, is what I'm trying to say. So they all hop off the edge and start soaring into the air. Scaith. I mean, even as you look, off you go again. And strangest side effect of the disguise spell, your vomit comes out like an iridescent bluish colour. It's really weird.
yeah.
And you hear the dwarf for God's sake, why again? Oh, why couldn't I have had one of the last? Oh, fucking hell.
I'm a really bad traveller.
I could fucking tell. Oh. Okay, I tell you what. Next time, if we go anywhere again, I'm gonna put you in me talons, all right, and you can just hold you there, because I ain't getting because you nearly caught in me griffin's tail and fucking shite. Oh.
I'll pay for the washing. It's okay. Dry cleaning, whatever it takes.
Fucking elves. So, you guys spend the next hour coasting back up towards the mountain peak where you first came from. As you do, you can see the sun on the far side, to the west of you, start to set. But you reach the top of the peak of the mountain, shortly before the sun sets completely. As you set down, you can see several of the dwarves look out from their houses. They look out from what they're doing. Like, "Aye! You owe me 10 gold!" You hear a shout out or two, and you get as you dismount, and the dwarf starts leading you back up the winding path towards the main hall. You see a few nods and looks of acknowledgement of, "Aye, not bad," but very shortly, and then go back to what they're doing after that. As you head up, and you are led into the Great Hall once more. And as you see, just at the back, on the elevated stone steps and the stone throne-ish type thing, you can see the Dwarf Lord Falstad sat very lazily on his chair. You can see a bottle in hand. Oh shite! You're alive!
No, we're figments of your imagination.
Oh, I wondered if this mead is a bit strong.
Mm.
Well, welcome back, lads, lasses. Come on in, come on in. I take it you've been successful in your quarry.
I pulled
We
the
killed
gem
you.
out again.
So the gem is quite, like, meaty sized.
Yeah.
Aye. To be honest, when I sent you down there, I was pretty sure you were gonna die. But I must say, I don't say this very often, but I'm impressed. Let's have a look at that there thing you got.
I'll bring it over.
Aye, takes it from behind. Aye, it's been a while since I've seen one of them this big. And you seem to have brought a companion with you.
Yep. She shows up when she wants to.
Yeah. Just take the cat. As he puts it down he puts the gem down on the side on the arm of his chair.
Alright.
Well, I guess a deal's a deal. You've proved yourself worthy of our time, our attention, and our assistance.
Mm-hmm.
You say the word, and I'll have me lads fly you over to the remains of that fortress.
There was just the little matter of the weapons that we discussed.
I remember. I had a few drinks that night, but dwarves never forget more than 3 things a day.
It's a very specific number.
And you see, this gem that you brought back, it's pretty good shit you did, because this is one of the things we use in the foraging process. And with a gem this size, I reckon I can get my runesmiths to pop an enchantment on one of your weapons. Just make sure, just decide which one you want. Bring it to me, and we'll have it back to you by the morning.
Can we discuss it, really?
Of course.
I'll bring it to you in a minute, and yeah, we'll sort it then.
No problem. Tell you what, we'll have a feast tonight in your honour.
Oh, thank God, I'm so hungry.
Do you have more of that mead?
I am made of alcohol.
You can stay here, lass. Okay, you've got use of the grounds for the next. Give us an hour or so, we'll get our nice feast prepared. We'll get some drinks in, and we'll have a merry old time. You guys do what the fuck you want for now, I don't care. You there! Make it so! You can see several dwarves are hurrying around. They head out the back, head out to the front, and you can hear, "Feast in the Great Hall tonight!" Hey!
Have you guys heard of potatoes?
Of course we've heard of potatoes.
Didn't know they grew here.
I don't fucking grow anything here. We do a lot of importing.
Okay. Cheesy potatoes is all I'm saying.
Cheese and potatoes.
Yes.
It's actually really good. I didn't believe it.
So I'm a bit wary, but you've got a fine taste in booze. So I'm inclined to at least give you a benefit of the doubt. You there! Put some cheese on the potatoes. Right,
I'm surprised they have cheese.
of course we have cheese. We've got goats.
That's fair.
On top of a mountain, though? On top of a mountain?
Mountain
They
goats.
they need dirt.
They were
Alright.
talking about the potatoes.
Okay, so yeah, there's kind of more
Yeah.
rock than there is soil here, unfortunately. And we've got rock potatoes. They're a little bit different. Break your teeth. They're just rocks.
Good for throwing at people.
It's like dwarven veg, dwarven
Okay,
potatoes.
so you
Fair
guys, you see there's a hustle and bustle, and you're kind of shown out of the Great Hall while they get it prepared for the night's festivities. So you kind of stand, kind of in the, just on the outside of the Great Hall, in the middle of this dwarven settlement. Again, this place doesn't hold more than 30, 40 dwarves, if that. It's not a huge place. But it appears to be a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of murmuring, a lot of chatter around. Obviously, a lot of excitement for a feast tonight. But you have some time. What do you want to do?
Have the longest nap.
Do I get the feeling that this place is a secret?
A secret?
Yeah, like they'd
you-
prefer to keep its specific location secret.
You're not sure. You have to ask them.
Yeah.
However, you were shown up here relatively easily.
Okay.
And from your dealings with these dwarves so far, I think they view it more of a challenge getting there than anything else.
Right. It's like if you can make it up here, then yeah, we'll talk to you.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was just gonna like put down a sketch of something.
Yeah, you can do a sketch of the area and the settlement
Yeah.
if you want.
It's a really nice view. Just wanna try to.
And of the nice vista with the sunset in the background, it's just...
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Beautiful.
Well, it's a shame the dwarfs are here to spoil it.
Yeah. We can, leave them out. It'll just be the town.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Or talk about?
Well, what weapon are we going to imbue? Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's kind of important.
so to give you some information, based on what I said on the Skype chat as well, as things, just to make life that a little bit easier. Most of the weapons that you have right now can be imbued in some way. Depending which one you choose, will get a different type of enchantment. Certain items, for example, the obsidian longsword and drown, for reasons that you're not unknown to you, cannot be done. But most other ones can. So you can do the bow of phasing, you could do the platoon sword. Theoretically, you could also do scourge. You could
I think
just
the sword would be cool.
you could enchant a simple one of your normal weapons. You can enchant Ranos' hand crossbow if you want to.
See, I'm actually voting for the hand crossbow.
I think it's so rarely uses it, and it would still be less effective than does Vicious Mockery.
Yes.
That's why I'm voting for it. It would be hilarious.
The Staff of
He finally gets
Storms
to use it.
might be able to be enchanted.
I don't want to risk it.
So
I'd
Jacob,
leave it the way it is.
Yomp has no interest in Drain.
No, no, I don't.
Okay.
I might in the future though. I'm not sure.
I think. How are you more effective,
The sword.
do you think, with drown or with a bow?
I do more damage with Drain, but I'm so squishy that if I get up and close, I could be really fucked.
But you can also run away quite easily. So as long as
I
you're
can
going
run
at
away.
someone who's locked in,
Yeah, I
Then you're
can't
okay.
get away, but if you're going to be sort of more up and close, like you've been recently, I probably need to be the further back one, taking pot shots.
but no, I'm thinking bows are good for me. I quite like using a bow still. I can get in close if I need to, but I don't have to. Is my point.
I just miss all that because my I died.
I was saying I can get in close if I need to, but
Yeah.
I prefer not to. I still prefer the bow. I mean, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, we could just top it up and I could add it to the bow, or you could add it to a bow.
Adding it to a bow would give an interesting effect.
Adding it to a bow that can already shoot through things could be interesting.
It's really a shame that you don't have a bludgeoning weapon. So that's some good ideas for that. You don't have.
Can
I
John
have
just
a-
add it to his fist?
I have a hammer.
Can we just put dwarven runes on his fist?
You just-
The idea, if you had a bludgeoning weapon, like if you had anyone that's really strength based and used like a maul or something, I would have given you like a shockwave attack or something like that. But
Yeah, that's cool.
like
forgot I
slam
had
the
the
ground,
hammer.
send a crack down the earth, and like that. But you don't have
No.
anything like that.
The only issue is
Oh, it's
recently I
pick,
have
not
been
hammer.
shooting
Damn
with
it.
the bow, but using magical arrows.
Do
But
note
they're-
that this enchantment on a bow will not turn it into a +1
Magical.
bow. Does not cause your bow to do magic damage.
So it would just be a blow and then just does action. It's like basically. Does
Basically,
like,
the enchantment is going to give you an effect, probably like a short rest or long rest effect.
okay. If that's the case, then I'm happy to step back. Then.
I mean, I don't mind taking it on my bow.
I still say we should do jump sword.
Yeah,
That'd be super.
I'm also happy for it to go on jump sword. That was my
That's-
initial thought. In all honesty,
yeah, that works for me.
I
Then
think I would frankly
I'll
appreciate
fight with
someone
this.
who on next to me who's got something.
well, my initial thought was
It's usually
jump
next
sword.
to
In
you.
fairness,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
if you're
someone
going to
who-
use the sword over the whip, or the whip if you're going to use the whip over the sword, either way.
yeah.
Okay, would it help if I told you what these enchantments would be, roughly?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've got a piercing and a slashing weapon here.
Okay, so if it was a bow, you effectively get. Realistically, it's a free charge of on a either short or long rest. Haven't decided yet. Of lightning arrow, so it allows you to transform one of your projectiles into effectively a lightning bolt, which does quite a hefty amount of damage on hit and miss. Were you to do it on the sword, you would have an effect whereby if you were to pierce the sword into the ground, it would send a spark of electricity snaking along the ground to strike a specific target, dealing X amount of lightning damage against a save. Most of what you do is going to be a case of doing something akin to a modified lightning bolt.
What about if it was on his whip?
Probably just convert the whip to lightning damage and do some other stuff. Maybe a bit of a chaining effect on it. So you hit one and you get a bit of a chain lightning effect that jumps to other people.
That kind of the crack of a whip, crack of lightning.
Bit of crack, kind of sound of thunder, flick of lightning. Several enemies take a bit of a jolt nearby.
Danny sounds like he's got some experience with whips.
I've seen his videos. He streams too, just not on here.
Yeah, that's. I'm up for trying it on Scourge.
Okay, you want to use it on Scourge?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just will say if you do use it on Scourge, the lightning and poison would be separate. You couldn't use poison
Yeah, I
lightning.
understand that.
Okay, that's fine. I need to write the actual mechanics for that, and I'll probably do that during the break.
Yeah, that's
I've already got an idea of what it will do, but I just need to balance the damage and the resting materials against it. Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to do during this kind of break time?
Yeah, can I find the dwarf? I was kind of drunk at the time, but can I spot him out of the crowd? The dwarf that gave me the quest to find his hammer.
Make me a perception or investigation check, whichever's better. Have a look around, and yeah, you can spot young Kaz. He seems to be tending to the griffins.
I'm like,
You
I'm
know,
gonna wave him over the place. Come here.
Oh yes. He puts 2 seconds and he ties up one of the griffins and gives it a pat, and he toddles over. hello, friend. How did you get on? Did you find?
It's in our bag.
You found Pa's hammer. Well, my hammer.
I thought it's an apple then. I was like, no, we didn't find an apple.
I've been drinking. Sorry.
When have dwarfs not been drinking?
When we run out of booze,
Fair play.
we have to ration it sometimes. It's horrible. Only 3 shots a night. I know, right?
So yeah, we've got it. How do you want to do the exchange?
I mean, if you've got it now, I'll just take it off your hands.
Okay. Johanna, do you want to
What?
give our young friend here the hammer?
That's a weird bird.
Yeah. Did you see something about these animals? Sure.
Okay, so you reach
look
the...
confused.
I was wondering, how do I get my hands on a hammer like this? Because this is really cool. It took forever to get Jomp to go and put it in the bag because he didn't want to let go of it.
They're kind of a family heirloom. You can't just get one of them. I'm sorry.
Can someone adopt me? I'm looking for a new dad.
There's a sugar daddy joke there that I'm not going to make. You kind of need to be a dwarf to use it.
That's racist.
It's not my fault. The hammer's racist, not me. I didn't
Very
fucking make
Yeah,
it.
sure. Blame the weapon.
Citing the hammer racist.
So, do you take it out of the bag?
Yeah.
Give me
I'm
that
trying to hide it from Jomp because it took forever to take it away from Jomp to put it in the bag. He did not want to give this hammer up after the time he was the only one to get it up.
As you take the hammer out of the bag, it is quite... Even to take it out of the bag is quite an effort. But with quite your high strength score, you manage to pull it out of the
handle
bag.
a little bit.
And you
It's
grab
the
it.
dwarf.
As you do, that's the one. He grabs it. He just holds it like it's just a blacksmithing hammer. As you do, you can see the haft lights up with the runes of lightning that spreads across it, and then the head of the hammer crackles with a bit of energy. He chucks it up and just catches it in the air. Oh, he gives it a cuddle. Hey, thank you. Don't know what I would have done without this. Me pappy would be furious. Were he
You
alive?
see, the short guy over there, the one that's basically just grinning like a loon,
Aye.
give him extra alcohol. He's the one who brought it out for you.
Okay, I'll do what I can. I mean, it's mainly your booze we're drinking, but okay. I'll get him an extra big cup.
That's what I'm saying, because we don't have enough big cups. Get him a really big one.
Okay. You see, kind of, there's...
What was that reward?
Well-
We discussed it before, and you said we'd talk about it on return.
I will be coming with you tomorrow. I know a hidden passage around the back where you can bypass most of the defences and get into the background of the city. I'll take you down that way.
And if you didn't, you would have died going round the other way?
Oh no, I would have dropped you off at the front. You would have walked in.
Yeah. At least
You
glad
guys
I
are
did.
you guys are tough. What's a ballista or two?
Shush.
I suggest you leave now, friend.
I need to go and tend to the griffins. He toddles off. Hammer just swinging at his side. Still a bit of a spring in his step though.
Alright.
Anything else you'd like to do during this time?
So, do we have an hour before the feast?
Bit less than that now, but yeah.
Do we have time for a short rest?
I mean, you could have short rested outside the cave.
Oh, cool.
Are you saying
I would
rested?
just, before every short rest, I'm just gonna make more potions. Just have an abundance of potions.
Okay, more potions, more potions, more potions. They only,
Okay,
last,
so currently
they
I
only
have
last a certain amount of time. They only last for 24
Yeah,
hours.
24 hours. So I have 2 now.
Okay. So you guys spend the next hour milling around after doing the various things. One of the dwarves, again, the same one that keeps coming to find you and talk to you, that you still don't know his name. Hey, you lot! Come on! Food's ready!
Awesome.
Thanks, nameless dwarf.
That's all right, elf boy.
His name's Alvin. Have you been paying attention? It sounds like Alvin.
He just kind of stops for a second, think, "Yeah, fuck it," and carries on, and walks off into the hall. As you guys enter the hall, you can see a large table has been set up. Several large tables have been set up, kind of like along the side of the hall, the center of the hall, laden with mainly mead. But you can see a few cooked up animals. You can see a large, what appear to be wild boar. You think might be goat. There is a small few pots of potatoes. One of them has cheese on it as an experimental gesture.
It's on my lap.
As you guys get in, Fausto shouts up from his room, "Hey, welcome the heroes of the hour, slayer of the great one. Come on, take a seat." And there's a bit of a cheer from the rest of the dwarves as you all come in and take your seats. As you sit down next to a couple of them, they already have they hand you each hand you a large mug full of frothy, bubbling ale, and they give you a toast. All right.
Wow, this is an incredibly big mug.
And you see Kaz
For you.
young Kaz on the opposite side of you just gives you a wink. The dwarf next to you goes, looks at his drink, looks back at you. All right. Oh, before we get too pissed, what did you want us to do with your? What did you want us to do with the thing? What? There was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's jump.
Oh, yeah.
John, show him what you want.
Oh, right. I bring out the whip and
Whoa,
show it to him.
we don't like that up here, little guy. We have feasts and we drink.
Oh, okay. But that's the thing
Oh, fuck
that I
off. Just
want.
come here, laddie. Come here. I'm fucking with
I
you.
follow him.
He just takes the whip and goes, "This is fucking ugly. It smells of elf."
Yeah, I got it in the underground from an elf.
Good on ya. I'm assuming they're not alive anymore.
No.
That's
no,
good.
She's not.
The only elf is. Never mind. Not gonna say that. Oi, you, Thorn, come here. Catch. You can have your drink once you've done your enchanty thing on that thing. Then you can come back and we'll have double your drink. Oh, but I was just about to get a leg. Go do your thing. Fine. Walks out. He takes the whip in hand, walks out. 2 seconds later, comes back in, swipes a bottle from the table, and wanders out again. He's a good lad, he is. He'll have it back to you in the morning. Fuck knows how he does it. It's one of those things, it's kind of... The craft is handed down from father to son to father to son to father to son. So it's good to have him around. Good not to piss him off as well. Well,
I'm sure we'll do well.
he's never steered me wrong yet. Okay, well, sit down, great, drink, eat, cheer.
All the above.
And there's
I
a
sit
feast.
down by my very big mug.
Big mug. I mean, like, this is about the same size as your head, Job. It's like, this is a
Nice.
big
Good
mug.
lord.
You're pretty sure you could, if you wanted to, you could use it as a scuba diving helmet. But
I'll
there's
think about it.
dwarves are drinking, they're eating. You guys have your fill. There's a band playing in the corner, mainly drums. Things like sheepskin drums and the like. Ranos, after having a few, goes up and he joins in with his mandolin. And they start jamming, and it sounds pretty good. It's just a general air of merriment and joy. Very similar to the last night you were here, actually. You get the idea that these dwarves will do anything to have a feast.
You make them do it, you could at least let them try some.
Nom 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 nom.
A little bit. They get a spoonful.
The
What are they
other
feeling
dwarf
about?
comes over and goes, I mean, okay, let's give... Is she alright?
She's never alright.
Okay.
It's
She's
her
fine.
favorite. She hasn't
I'll-
had them in a while. Just leave her alone.
I'll put my 2 hands on Johanna. Go, come on, Johanna. Animals is playing. Let's go dance. Try to take her away from food and just drag her off.
There you go. The dwarf eyes the cheesy potatoes.
They're actually really good.
I,
I've never tried them with goat cheese, but pretty good.
takes a forkful. Takes another forkful. They're not bad, you know. I've had better. Takes the thing, wanders off. Johanna and Skaith have a bit of a dance. I want you to both give me performance checks.
Oh,
God.
gosh.
With disadvantage for both of you because you've been drinking.
Alright. Alright!
Oh,
Good
There we
matching
go.
11. Really
I
smash
mean,
each other.
you're not going to win
Yeah.
strictly
At
anytime
least a
soon,
match.
but not too bad. A bit of a the dwarves allow you a bit of room, and you have a bit of a jig, and it's all fine, and you do all right. You don't step on each other's toes too much. No pushing over, no balance. It's just a merry old evening. Many drinks are had.
Yes.
As the evening begins to wind down, the band is asleep. Ranos is asleep on a drum. You're not quite sure how.
Eventually I just chug.
You're sat there. The other one, the nameless dwarf, sitting across from you. He's not looking too good. He sees you chugging it. I can do that.
Uh-huh. You sure?
Give me a Constitution saving throw, Nora.
Hey!
You both knock it back. The dwarf. And he's you both slam your mugs out at the same time. You're not bad. Both of you are quite good at this, but it's not fair a 2-on-1.
We do this a lot.
We don't get the chance very often, because
Aw.
we don't normally get this much booze. I mean, we can import it sometimes. Sometimes we trade with Mithril, but we don't have a lot to trade. So fuck all up here.
I see that.
But if you ever want like a frost giant head, come to us. Or if you ever just want to come in for a visit and like bring more booze. And to let you know that Muradinko's your friend.
Okay.
I'm going to bed now.
That might be a good idea, yeah.
And he gets 3 steps and falls over. The night winds down. Most of you are either retire to your rooms or pass out, or a combination of the two. Is there anything anyone wants to do before going to sleep?
Well, obviously we set up the tent in the thing again. We could
Oh,
try.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I want to turn on the light.
Much better.
I make
But
two
now you can see me.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah?
you so confident.
What?
I can't do this last buckle.
Okay.
Help me.
Yeah. Always do.
It's cold and I don't like it.
Okay. We'll get it off. Don't worry. Oh god.
You don't even get that buckle undone before you can hear the soft snoring. It's really not soft.
Soft snoring.
I can
I was
imagine
gonna
like
say.
proper man snoring. From
Sounds like a pig being skewered.
Oh, don't even joke. The person in the room next to me is just like that
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay then,
Yeah.
everyone. So you get your benefits of a short rest. You regain half of your hit die, which is 3 for level 7. So those of you who spent any hit die recover 3 of a maximum of 3. Up to
Oh
your
shit!
maximum.
I pressed wrong button.
Any spell slots you get back, you get every. I'd like to think you guys know how spell slots. I mean, how long rests work by now.
Yeah.
First game. It's our first game.
Yes,
I have no idea how anything works. So with
it's impressive. Some people know the rules really well. Some people have no idea. You're just like crit roll.
Considering I play like 3 sessions of this stuff a week, I hope I know how the game works by now.
Yeah,
That was for. I got them all back! Yay!
I have no idea. I just I make it up as we go along. Oh yeah, I need to roll the wand. The wand is 1d4 plus 1, I think.
Yeah.
Round gets 3 charges on his wand.
your
Okay.
mum gets 3 charges.
So we're leaving for the big fortress this day, right?
So you'll be leaving for the fortress in the morning, yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Just looking what spells to prepare.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to do that, just while I work out.
Do you wanna? We did a compare. Okay, fine.
I've got a couple of potions ready as well, just so people know I can play healer now. Or I'll
Yeah,
give
well done,
I'll
you.
give potions out if need
Yeah.
be.
Thank you.
Yeah, good idea.
I'll go with the
I think
same.
I'm good.
I think I'll go with the same slot I had last time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I don't pack Revivify because I've got my cantrip, my medical coma cantrip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah. Yomp,
Does
in the
that work if
morning,
they're already dead?
I'll give you
No, spare the
one
dying
potion.
works if they're unconscious, which means
What
it puts
type
them in a
of potion?
coma, so I don't have.
It's
If I can get to them in
regular
time, they
potion.
don't actually die.
It will last until that night. No, 2d4 plus 2,
Ooh.
I think. Let me check.
It's like a basic healing potion. Right?
Yeah.
Potions I have.
So
There's a 2d4 plus 2.
yeah, 2d4 plus 2. That it'll work for the rest of that day, because I did just before nighttime.
Oh, it disappears in the.
It disappears after 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have 4 in there, and I have.
John, the range on your whip is 10 feet? Or is it 15
Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay.
10.
5. Oh, I have so many potions. Okay, that's cool. $12.
You have 12 potions.
Yep.
We didn't really use a whole lot of them. She was mostly using her spells.
We should probably.
Is this potions
hand
or
those
tonics?
I have 2
Yeah.
tonics, 2 regular potions in my own personal pouch, 7 healing potions, and 1 greater potion in the team loot bag.
Okay, I need to hit you with the harder stuff.
13. 12?
But the
Well-
thing is, potions don't really heal that much anymore, do they? Compared when you think about what our
No.
health is.
That's the thing.
That's-
So potions scale off. Like the healing tonics that we created were very much a level 1 to 3 setup. Pretty useless after that.
I mean, it's enough to keep you alive if you get
That's
enough
fine.
of them.
But does anyone want to take an emergency potion on them? So, for example, if I'm not in a position, well, the healers can't do any healing.
I'll take one.
Okay, I'll give one to normal to Nira. Does anyone else?
Yeah,
Basic.
Nira and probably
Nira should have 2. Because you're basically our powerhouse of emergency.
I'll take a couple as well if they're on offer.
Okay, you take 2. So I am down 5 to 3.
John, I've just updated Scourge. Have a read and let me know what you think.
I also have 2 potions of Alter Self, 1 speed, 1 agility, 2 Owl's Wisdoms, and I still have a love
Yep.
potion if anyone wants to use them.
You
Scale.
only have
On
you
a
have one
Nork.
potion of alter self. I have the other.
Okay. Skaith, do you want a love potion you could possibly use on an orc and just save the world?
You know what? I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna give it to you.
I can change my face. I can look orc like.
I 100% trust you with this thing. I am giving you the love potion.
Okay, so I've just added a long rest cooldown to that as well. We may tweak that depending on how until we see what it's like in action. We'll see what it's like.
I forgot. I had
so
heard
basically
something.
it's a chain lightning effect.
It's like a miniaturized chain lightning effect. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Super cool.
So for anyone who bought the item description here, he makes an attack against a creature. Up to that creature and up to 3 creatures within 10 feet of it must make a dex save or take 4d8 lightning damage.
Is it any of the creatures?
Any up to 3 creatures of your choice.
Of your choice. Okay. So we can avoid allies.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll add that to the
Pretty cool.
description now. Actually,
I would like to not be electrified,
Yeah.
since I will probably be the other one there.
however, it does quite a bit of damage, but the drawback is it's quite a short range.
Yeah.
On the actual attack, the attack is 15 feet range. It's a bit further than the normal whip, but it's creatures within 10 feet of that, so it's not a huge range on it.
Yeah. You gotta make sure they're clustered.
That's fair enough, really.
So, yeah.
It's whip.
But the lightning effect, that range is 15 feet.
So you
But
can
then-
make the attack at 15 feet, so it
Okay.
increases the length of the whip.
Cool.
Just because 10 feet's a bit short.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can make the attack. And again, that effect and the Whip of Venom effect, as I said, are not concurrent.
I can't use
That
them
would
at the
be
same time.
No, so
No. Okay.
it does say it takes an action to make the whip attack. It makes a bonus action to do your Venom thing. You can't do bonus action Venom Whip and then Lightning Whip, because that would be pretty cool if you could chain those two together. But no,
Yeah.
that's a little broken.
But the
Especially-
lightning whip is more like a spell, basically.
kind of yes.
Yeah.
It's a full action as well to do the poison on Scourge.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is.
You can use action to cause. How long was the cooldown on it? It's a long rest. For 2d10 damages.
You could say it takes one of the attack options. So if he has 2 attacks, takes one of them.
It's mechanically difficult to deal
Yeah.
with.
Right.
I will reconsider that one and let you know.
Yeah.
I will look at similar items. Anyway. Okay, I know it's a little bit early, but shall we take our break now? And
I
then
ran
we'll
out of tea.
Okay, it's okay. I have a lot of beer. Now the real question is this a small bottle? Is this a large bottle, or am I a tiny?
Both.
Looks like a
Trick question.
I can say I'm only having. Well, yes, you're not wrong, but it's so I can say I've only had one.
Yeah.
Are you off to work after this?
Not today. No, I finished far earlier yesterday, but I do have to be up at 5:30 tomorrow. Anyway, so quick break. We'll reconvene in the next couple of minutes.
I won't join you after the break. I'm actually gonna have
You're gonna dodge.
to get to bed. Yeah.
No problems. Okay, enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we'll see
Have
you.
fun.
We'll
Yeah.
see
Have
you
a
in a
nice
week.
rest of the weekend. Yeah.
Bye,
I'll be back.
darling.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Oh, I didn't even realise you hadn't moved, Danny.
Sorry?
I didn't even realise he was still there.
Yeah, like, I'm just not always getting up. There's nothing for me to get, really.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, can't really be bothered getting up.
Like, the only thing I really could get is a spoon because I have a jar of peanut butter and nothing to dip into it, so I just have to eat it straight.
I think I might need to go get a drink and potentially, I'm going to go get a drink and an ice cream. I'll be back in a minute.
You just had an ice cream.
Mate, I'm obsessed. Like, I don't know what it is, but the past few week I've just eaten ice cream like every day.
Admittedly, I've done the same thing but with Magnums.
Yeah, well, I had a Magnum the other day. Like, I bought they're only mini ones, so I don't know if they're looking on camera, but they're only smaller. So you only actually eat half of one when you eat one, so you have to eat two.
Exactly. It makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Back in a minute.
Yeah.
Good boy.
By the way, Tash, I need to find a way to take down the Barbarian on a Curse of Strahd game.
Well, non-metaing it, but considering that Memory's already got a folk hero background and is trying to start a revolution anyway, I have worked out that if he does turn to the bad side, she's not going home.
I'm so tempted just to give Strahd, because the only thing he's not resistant to is psychic. Where he tends to give Strahd the highest level vicious mockery. Like a level 20 vicious mockery, and that's the way he dies.
Barbarians.
He's too powerful. And he's gonna kill us all anyway.
So Nate, he's a bear barbarian.
Yeah.
And remember when they did the race feats?
Yellow.
Yes.
So I basically I took away all the plus ones, and just at the start of our game, everyone could pick one of the race feats for free.
Yeah.
So he took Elven accuracy, so he's a barbarian, so he gets 3 rolls pretty much every single time. And he's taken Great Weapon Master. He's just killing everything I throw at him. He pretty much really single-handedly took down the dragon.
Okay, barbarians are so powerful they're not funny.
We get so stupid.
The best thing against them, wisdom saving throws.
Yeah,
Or magic.
So see, that's the best thing, that once he goes against Strahd just come back.
Or
Join.
any form of range.
Yeah. Strahd can just chime in, and then their best fighter becomes my best fighter.
So please don't kill us with him.
Dominate.
That's just mean.
Just dominate person.
Don't kill us with it. Or don't talk about killing us in front of me.
Barbarians are easy enough to take down. You just need to keep away from them.
Yeah.
Just fly 15 feet in the air.
I can do that. I can just go.
We've got,
Just find a ledge and then just do it from a ledge.
Great Weapon Master is an interesting feat. In the player in my game, we just hit level 7. Now, one of the things that our DM likes to do is basically wants to make us not godlike, but gives us a lot of fun stuff to play with. And our level 7 Paladin just picked up his Holy Avenger, which is impressive. But he also has ability that he can increase his strength by 4, and gets a few other bits and bobs, but can suffer a level of exhaustion each time for the longer he uses it mounts. But I worked out with the way the character is built now, with the Great Weapon Master, the multi-attack that he's got, and the action surge you'll have next level, that against an undead creature he could do 450 points of damage in a round. It's like...
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's not just... It's Great Weapon Master at decent levels is pretty tough. Especially in multi-attack.
Disgustingly so. Yeah.
Yeah, so barbarians... I mean, you can't kill barbarians either. They just don't die.
Yeah. They just don't die.
You went down to 0 hit points. No, I didn't.
I dropped him. I dropped him by 160 feet, and he took like 20 points of damage. I was like, fuck.
Barbarians, I mean, even better if you have a half-orc barbarians, because they get that feat as well. So you can hit them down to 0 hit points. They get back up. They stay there. You hit them down again, and a decent barbarian with decent rolls will get hit knocked down to 0 3 or 4 times before he actually goes down.
Yeah.
And then just gets back up again. If you just drop him a heal. So, yeah. I ran a fight against the Chromatic Hydra, which the Barbarian just kind of laughed at. That was fun. And then, best thing to do on something like that is make them fight shadow copies of themselves. I did that. And apparently I was much better at playing their characters than they were. And kicked their asses. Anyway, since the
Haven't we done that? Didn't you do that actually, Scaife?
Yeah, I
In
did
the one
that. Yeah, in the one shot.
Sorry, one sec, guys. I've got a new mat.
You guys have to fight each other.
I've got a new mat to put my chair in, like a acrylic type mat. And it keeps moving and folding up, and it's really irritating.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring us in with our diminished party. So, the first thing I want you to do is I'd like all of you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. We roll for hangovers here.
If anyone gets one, I have a hangover tonic.
What do we roll? Constitution.
One left.
Sorry, I was watching CLC. Open. Give me my hangover card. Come on. Thank you. No, don't close again.
I think Johanna automatically has a hangover at this point.
You never know. She is she's an alcoholic. She drinks a lot.
There's no burgeoning about this. Okay,
20.
Nera and Johanna, you're fine. Zero, Skaith. Have you got another cornetto?
Maybe.
we were talking about this earlier. He was like, they're only small, so they only count as half.
I mean, I can't.
A bit of chocolate just fell off and it's in my beard somewhere, so.
You are
For
so
later.
gross.
just melting. He woke up in the morning, stuck to his pillow. Anyway, so Zero and Skaith, you're a bit afraid of loud
Hangover
noise.
cure.
Yes, the mighty cornetto.
Have one.
You are both
make
feeling a little bit rough this morning.
Hangover tonic.
As you step out of the building where you've held your tent, and the sunlight is brighter than you remember. And you're, no. There's a dwarf not more than 15-20 feet away banging out a fur rug, and it echoes. Oh, it hurts. It's loud. You're not feeling good. As you guys emerge from your tent and the cave in which it sits, one of the dwarves, now known as Muradin, wanders over to you. Fine, chipper, chirpy. Morning, guys. You alright?
Yes. It's really great.
Sorry, what was that, mate?
They're a bit hungover.
Oh,
Then,
what's a hangover?
I don't know.
You get a really bad headache, and loud noises and bright lights
Yeah,
hurt
kind of
a lot
What happened? Did you fall over or something hit your head?
from the alcohol.
What about it?
I forgot dwarfs don't sober up, so they never get them.
Fucking elves.
It's what happens when you don't stay drunk, basically.
We don't stay drunk. We're only tipsy when we fly.
See, that's my theory. That's what you just stay drinking all the time.
You see, have you seen a well around here? No. Alright.
Drink the snow.
Yeah, but Thorn keeps pissing on it. He's got a big bladder.
You're on one patch.
He writes his name and he's just sprinklers. It's weird. Anyway, thought he gave me this for you. Where's the little guy? Oh, there you are. He gave me this to you. And he hands down the black whip scourge. Careful, it's a bit fresh. Just careful with it. As John takes it and he unfurls it, you can see just in the handle, a few bluish runes of dwarvish glow along the leather handle. And as he holds it up to his eyes and just has a look at it, you can see a single spark of energy runs from the top all the way across the whip, and just off the end.
That's so cool.
He's just got a massive grin on his face. He wraps it up and puts it on his belt. Alright, so we're off to Darba Fortress now, aren't we? Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright then, I was talking to Kaz this morning. He said he knows some strange place that we can drop you off where you're not going to get shot. To be honest, it sounds pretty boring to me. I mean, what's more fun than going in the front door?
We're here mostly
Go
to
in the back door
stop
and then wink at him.
a war.
I don't
Not necessarily
understand.
start one.
Say again, Nero.
I said we're basically here to stop a war as opposed to start one. So yeah, Shanky's better.
Oh, you guys are still boring, but whatever. All right, get your shit together and we'll head out in 5.
I just give him a look like, you really calling me boring?
You're all right. Turns around and goes and starts saddling up the griffins. Is there anything you want to do before departing?
I'm just gonna go over and casually start a conversation about griffin care
With
with the people who are I don't know, handling the griffins.
okay. There's 2 dwarves that you recognise. You've got Muradin, who you first met, and also Kaz is there.
I'll go up to Kaz. He seems a little bit more receptive towards us. Receptive, not respective. Receptive.
He says, "Oh, morning, friend. You alright?"
Morning, yeah, not bad. So, are these difficult to take care of then?
Oh, griffins? Hey, pain in the fucking arse. Turn your back and they'll eat you. These ones are well trained. We've bred them from birth, and they knew who's boss most of the time.
So what you're saying is, if you rear them from birth, they're more susceptible to you, are they?
I'd say they're a bit more accepting, but I mean,
how old until you can ride one?
Oh, a couple of years, and there's a couple of rough years as well. Takes a bit of time to break him in, show him who's boss. You see, if you're too soft with them, they'll just rip your throat out. Aggressive they are, but just by nature, they love to just kill stuff.
Cool.
Hey, they make great pets and friends. They're not pets, they're our companions.
Yeah.
Eat your snowdrop. Hey, why do you ask anyway?
They're just out of interest, really. You know, thinking I might maybe try and rear a griffin.
I've seen a few people try. Yeah, he points over to over there. You can see an older dwarf He's currently just working on somebody's side on. John. He was a bit lax in his training. He paid the price for it. You see, he turns as John turns around. You can see he only has one arm. I bit it right, took it right off at the shoulder. Blood everywhere. It was horrible. But that's what you get.
I'll remember that then.
It's got
So what do you do, like when they're tiny, let's say, and they nip you or whatever, when you're trying to feed them? What do you do? Just give them a little dig, or
you gotta show them who's boss. You gotta give them you gotta scold them, but you can't be too rough with them, otherwise they'll just end up hating you. You know, what's the term that they say? Tough love. Keep an eye on it. Don't let them get away with too much shite. Feed them plenty. They eat. Oh God, do they eat? Fucking hell.
oh yeah.
They'll go through a goat a day quite easy. Especially when they're growing. Fucking hell. I remember when Snowdrop were a wee egg. Fucking hell. Pound of meat. Gone. But treat them well and you look after them and they'll look after you, but takes a bit of time for them to get to the area, get to where you need them to be. Quite clever, actually, if you're right with them. If you were hypothetically, if you were going to try and rear one, but I wouldn't recommend it without prior training.
Okay. And at what age have you do you let them like go into battle and stuff?
Oh, not until we can ride them. As I said, I think old Snowdrop here was about 3 years old when we first went flying.
So you don't try and combat train them before then?
Oh no, they don't need combat training. They know how to fight. Takes a bit of getting used to being ridden and then we introduce the armor a bit later. Need to get used to flying properly. I mean, a 200-pound dwarf on your back.
Have I noticed previously that they have a saddle, or do they just ride bareback?
They are saddled. They're very similar. I mean, the way that they're I don't used to get the word dressed, but barded. They are very similar to war horses, in the sense that they have they don't have blinders on, but they have armor, saddles, etc., etc.
Okay.
But first we need to. You rear them for a couple of years, and when they're ready and they're big enough, then you can take them out on a flight. Do a bit of flying around, get used to that. You form a proper. Make sure you they know who's boss and they're happy with it. Then we introduce the armor, and that's about it. To be honest, these ones they don't do a huge amount of fighting. We generally do that ourselves. You see these hammers, because you see you throw them, they come back. Quite useful. So they're mainly used for maneuvering and traversing these mountains.
Okay. No, fair enough. I just thought I'd show an interest. Where do you get your griffins from?
Oh, they're all bred here. They're like generations and generations. These griffins are used to what we do, and they're quite well bred for it. Helps them take the armor better.
Okay. Fair enough. Cheers, mate. Just
No
pat him
problems.
on the back and walk off.
Okay, bye.
We're that nice.
All right then, guys. You ready to roll out?
No.
Okay. Would you like a few more minutes? Scary potato lady.
What's scary?
You growled.
Don't take my potatoes.
I was already trying them.
They're really good.
They were okay.
They're really good.
So is there anything else anyone wants to do before heading out?
Can I go to the guy that normally always picks me up?
as soon as you walk towards it, no, fuck it, no, you're over there this time. I just got
What
the
if he
shape.
just? What if he just went for Puce now?
I mean, if that's what you want.
I may have to later again though. Really bad
Okay,
at traveling.
you got two choices. You can fuck off over with that guy, because they've not told them about you, or we'll just, or I'll get Talon to pick you up in her talons.
I'll go with the new guy.
All right.
I'm going to quickly jump on the new guy, like behind the new guy. As he's walking over, I'm just going to go, whoop.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're in the talons then. Won't be very comfortable, but we'll try not to crush you. All right, everybody.
Theo a death stare. I'm a bastard.
Oh, sorry, mate.
When are you not glaring at Theo? Like, let's be honest.
It's just a permanent
Lord,
state.
our relationships. We
Okay.
are so kind to each other.
So you all mount up. Skaith just kind of stood there. What do I do? It's all right. You'll find out. Just go stand on the edge, just there.
Just there.
It's just really uncomfortable.
Aye, just there, just there. Okay, guys, we're following cars this time. You know what to do.
Do we have to sit this close to each other? First inch.
I mean, Dwarf turns around. I mean, these things aren't exactly big. It's not my fault you've got a big arse. Let's go! And they jump off the edge.
I'm just taking my knife out and just holding it out. I understand.
They will jump down. You will swoop back up again. Circle around the top. You see one. Skaith, you see your best friend swoops towards you. And as it does so, Talon does a barrel roll, grabbing you on the way and lifting you off of your feet as you get spun upside down and then righted again. And you're now just kind of dangled there, like sideways on, in between its talons, holding you aloft. It's a little uncomfortable, but you feel relatively secure.
I guess.
Going robot.
Probably just do that.
That worked.
Start again.
Oh.
You dropped out for a second.
Yeah. Sorry. I was hungover. I was going upside down. I probably had disadvantage. I probably spewed everywhere.
Oh yeah. As soon as you write it up the right way, because this is a very quick. You kind of, as you kind of do the arc, it's like the spew appears. It almost makes a rainbow. It's beautiful.
For a brief second.
And oh, that's just nasty. You stay in there. Alright, let's go. And as a group, you begin to head east along the mountain range. You guys travel for probably a good... Let's get the map up actually, let's see if we can make a more estimated guess. The distance from where you are. Probably take you most of the day actually. Okay, you guys travel for the next about 6 hours, soaring over mountain tops, around peaks, through valleys low, and just getting a very nice vista and an eyeful of the area around you. After about 6 hours, you hear just over the bustle, it's, "Alright, we're nearly there, guys. We're gonna drop you back around. We're gonna drop you off on a little ledge. Kaz says there's a tunnel that'll take you down into the back end of the city. We'll drop you off, and then we're fucking off. It's up to you to make your way back. You'll be fine." they'll go down to a swooping descent, crossing through large amounts of jagged rocks, and kind of all no longer following single file, but all weaving in and out of these tall, jagged spires and peaks that jut off in different directions. Cete, you get very close to a few sharp rocks as you whiz down below everything. But not more than a few minutes later, you all drop and land. The Griffin Riders start circling overhead. This kind of small kind of plateau, not much more than 10 feet wide. As they one by one hover above it, and as you dismount one by one, you're given a salute. Scathe, you're just roughly dropped on the ground. They give you a wave.
I don't like this.
They give you a wave. Don't say anything, and start heading back westerly the way you can. You now stand kind of. It appears that you're across the top of a spine of mountains, very kind of a peak that juts quite a long way left and right, east to west. You can see lots all around you. There are hundreds of these jagged, like bladed spines and points of jagged rock that jut out from the mountainside. This is a very, very I'm just call it aggressive mountaintop. You kind of stand on one of the only flattish pits. Again, you currently stand in about 2 feet deep of snow in this area, the small thing, and you can see just over to the side, probably no more than 5 feet across. You can see a small opening in the mountain, just kind of descends down inwards a little bit, kind of curves round into the rock.
I'm gonna assume that's the tunnel he was talking about.
You can assume so.
Okay.
Might not be correct, but you can assume.
Yes.
I'm making an ass of you and me, but we can do.
Damn it, you got there first.
I know.
Well, if there aren't any other tunnels around here, we can assume that's where we're,
Might as well try.
Yeah.
I've just seen Adrian's message.
Yeah.
Too late.
Oh!
He
I
literally
was
sent that 10
talking about-
minutes ago.
I thought
We
he was
never
talking about
research.
research about griffins.
What kind of research can we have? See, there's a library on the top of the mountain.
Do any of us speak orc?
I speak Orc.
No.
Well-
I could, but not today.
I do.
There you go. I'm just checking. No, only Thero.
So there we do have potions of alter self. And
Are you thinking of
so-
trying another undead dark?
Well, no,
We can
just
make you look like an orc.
I'd
we
rather
can
not
just make
like
it
an orc,
look
to be honest with you.
like that physically changes you into an orc, and I can make myself look like an orc, but I can't speak it. So I'll just give myself a broken jaw, and that's why I can't speak.
Most orcs are so unintelligent they can't speak anyway. It's like, ugh.
I mean,
Yeah,
Neva's
there's
really tall. She could be a fake orc as well.
Hey.
And just
I think
stand
they
up
call them forks.
for...
But I just wanted to know, just in case you run into any kind of situation like that.
It's worth bearing in mind.
I get the feeling that if we run into a situation like that, we're not going to make it out of it alive if we try to talk to them. First.
No, but in case we ever do need to get past a small group, and we want to talk to them beforehand.
Get in there.
I
Burn it
see
all.
what he's saying.
Save the innocent people. Leave.
Yep. Yeah.
Kill as many orcs at the same time.
Unless they
Fine.
agree to surrender. If they surrender and turn to good side, we can take them prisoner. I'm saying
Look.
if. Not they will, I'm just saying if. I'll just kill them.
Jojo, Shar doesn't really take prisoners. She just
I vote
This-
oath.
We just cut them off.
Orcs are also generally bad by nature.
Yeah.
There might be one half orc guy who's really sad and hates his family and wants to do
I'm
something
fairly
different.
certain the whole thing about pleasing their god is why they're bad.
Possibly.
My other alternative is just murder them all.
What?
She stashed some cheesy potatoes.
Yeah, I took some with me.
Okay, are we going to head down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And when I'm saying tunnel, it's more like a vertical shaft downwards.
So like.
Okay,
a hole
so
down.
if kind of like, say you're on a flat plateau, there's a hole in the ground that kind of goes down at a diagonal and then kind of curves down vertically.
We have mining supplies and we have,
we have
all sorts
climbing
of
gear.
ropes and things. We can do that.
Okay,
Climbing gear.
so how are you going to do this? What exactly are you doing?
Is climbing gear our best option?
Probably.
So in climbing gear, you'll have some pitons that you can hammer into the rock. You'll have probably a good 100-foot of rope. What is it you want to do?
I'm game for trying climbing gear. Why not?
Yeah.
Can we see
Come
any
on.
sort of No, we're nowhere near the thing at the moment, really, are we?
Right now, what you can see, you've got this kind of flat, snow-covered pit area, and a shaft descending down.
Do you want to throw Rocky down in there, see if we can see how far it goes? Some light might be useful.
I can have it hover near us as we're climbing, so we have light.
I just wanted to know how far that is.
I can only send him 30 feet. Unless well, I have a better idea. Hang on. Can I find just a random rock that's not rocky?
There are plenty of rocks around.
Okay, I'll do that. Light that one up, and then toss that one down there.
Oh, but Rocky's a pet now. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't want to lose him.
so I forgot Rocky's a pet.
Special rock.
You put eyes
Special
on it
rock.
and everything.
As
Just
you
on
chuck
the face.
you chuck Rocky down.
Not Rocky.
Sorry, the rock.
A rock.
Rocco. You can hear clack, 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 clack as it hits the side of the wall and just descends. And because the tunnel, the shaft kind of curves around a little bit, you can't see the bottom of it.
Okay. Well,
Seems well. Okay.
if there was anything in there, it knows we're here now. So,
Here, I can send a raven down. And he can be a mile away from me and let him fly down and then he can come back up. I can look through its eyes.
Would also be good. I'm
Yeah.
not used to you having all of this
I'm
extra
glad that was
fancy
just a
stuff.
cantrip.
Hey guys, look, I have magic too now. I'm useful.
Yeah, you're throwing me, honey. You're throwing me.
Okay, so you summon Shadow from your cloak. You sending him down?
Yep.
Okay. Is this looking through his eyes or just a scouting mission?
I'll look through its. I can look through its eyes up to 100 feet,
Yeah.
and then after that I can't see, but he can telepathically tell me what's going on.
Okay. So as you head down, as Shadow heads down, the tunnel kind of first curves down vertical, then twists and turns a little bit. It's not a straight down shaft. It kind of turns and bends a little bit, but still remains a good 3 or 4 foot in width. At the very edge of your vision range, at the 100-foot, Quoth is the name of a raven in another game. Shadow pops out at the roof.
That's really cool.
At the top of the roof of a cavern. Looking down, you can see a smallish natural cavern below you, easily about 30 to 40 foot wide, covered in a pile of snow at the bottom, and you can see what appears to be a pile of refuse and rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, that's it. So The ceiling here is about 20 foot up, so you get the idea from where you are right now, directly down to that floor, is about 120 feet.
And does he see the rock where I landed?
Just on top of the pile.
Okay, and there's nothing else. Is there an entrance way into it?
So as you look around to the south of the cavern, there is a kitty. There is a
That's why I thought it was an actual cat.
no. There is a stone corridor of worked stone heading southwards.
Okay. Grand. I'll bring him back up, climb up towards me. And I will just relay this information to the group.
Okay.
That look, as it
This
was
is not a
looking into the
keyboard.
camera then, it was just, are you filming me?
That's just the look of disdain she always gives me.
So, we could climb down, but it's a 20-foot drop at the bottom. There is refuge to land on, but it's probably gonna not be the softest landing.
I mean, we
I'm
have
game.
enough rope.
We can climb.
We've got rope, yeah, I was going to say we've got
Matter.
rope.
You've got about 100 foot of rope.
Uh-huh. Is that all of our separate ropes combined together, or is that something that came with the climbing?
It really depends on what's in your inventories.
I have rope anyway.
I have rope.
All of our backpacks come with rope, like 50 feet. So we just tie one of those on the end.
Actually, thinking about it, and when you drop down into the Drow compound cavern, you use your climbing gear.
And we didn't get it back.
You didn't
We
get
didn't
get your rope back. You have some pittons and stuff left, but you do not have that single 100 foot of rope. So how much rope do you have between you?
Okay, I have a rope.
I have a
Okay.
rope.
So that's
I've a rope.
100,
I've bird.
150.
Just
I have one.
Everyone has a rope.
everyone has 50
Yeah.
foot of rope. I think people underestimate how much rope 50 foot of rope is. It's quite heavy.
It comes as part of your pack. You just
I-
kind of
Yeah, it
go with-
does.
yeah.
I know it's
It's
weird.
like tied to the side of your.
Most people have
backpack.
lost it by now. Another group
We
lost
try not
150
to.
foot of their rope by trying to cross the river. They tied one end of it to the boat. They had a boat they wanted to cross the river with. They tied one end to the boat in case the boat started floating down the river. The boat started floating down the river, and they weren't strong enough to hold on to the boat. They lost the boat and the rope, all in one go. Anyway, so you want to fasten your ropes together to form probably about 145 feet of rope.
Yes.
Does anyone know how to tie decent knots? Whoever wants to give it a go, give me an give me a straight dexterity check.
We
Can it not be survival?
Survival.
I-
I'll give survival.
I
Oh.
can try as well because
I
I'm
could try.
guessing I've used it to
One.
try to break into somewhere, but that's good enough.
I was thinking I kind of live in a forest.
Yeah.
I should be good with rope.
Skate's good with rope for other reasons.
You know how to set like traps.
I just know
for
how to
evil
tie people
burglary
up.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to tie people up.
Yeah, Hannah, you're in luck.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't.
I know how to go and tie the different things in a chapel together to help secure
I
them
think
so you don't get
that's pretty
bandits.
sacrilegious.
What?
Anyway, John just keeps to himself. Okay, so you
John's innocent,
guys.
He doesn't know
I'm
anything.
very confused. What? We're just tying ropes, right?
Don't worry
We're
about it.
just tying ropes.
Yes. So you guys tie together 150 foot of rope.
Nice.
What are you securing it to?
Oh, what is there to security?
As you look around, there are a few
Alrighty.
jagged rocks and pointed spires that you could potentially tie it around, or you could knock some pittons into the ground.
That might be a smart idea.
I'd say, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you spend a bit of time, you dig out some of the snow, You hammer a good couple of pitons deep into the stone rock, into the rock of the mountaintop. And
This is the way we're coming back out again, right?
Yeah. Seems like a.
So we want it nice and secure if we have to pull on it up.
Likelihood we probably can't just leave it here because it's just like it's worked corridor. If we just leave rope hanging down, they're gonna know people are here.
Could you get your birdie thing to fly up and release it?
That was my alternate idea. Yeah.
Probably couldn't. It probably couldn't release the pin. It could probably rip the rope.
If you just got like
So
underneath
for-
it,
Rope's,
just lift
rope's
it.
quite thick and it's only a standard raven, so probably couldn't damage the rope.
You get underneath it, just kind of wiggle.
Do you mind?
No,
Can I-
sorry. I'm just demonstrating my wiggling.
It's my cat.
I don't
It's
know.
my cat.
I don't. Can I cast spells through it?
My cat's scratching me to pet it.
No. I can't cast spells through it. It would not be able to.
I mean, we could always
So-
replace the rope at a later date, so maybe we could just burn it,
Yeah.
and then it's not dangling down for people to see. I mean, it means we can't get out this way, and we've got to get out through the front door. But hey,
What it could potentially do is could it lift the rope?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
drag
by
the rest of the
wiggling.
rope.
Just lift it.
Yeah.
No,
Could it drag the rope back up on top, and then when we want to go back up, it can go back up, pick it up, and bring it down to us.
oh,
I don't know, is it that strong though?
It
I think
is.
that's what Nathan's looking at now.
It is a strength. What is a 1? I'm pretty
It
sure.
weighs-
It's strength.
10 pounds for 50 foot. Your raven cannot lift 30 pounds.
No, I can barely lift 30 pounds.
That's really easy.
not true.
Just kind of just do that.
One day Johanna's going to lose her gloves and be fucked.
At this moment, they literally well.
This is literally the linchpin of your entire group is one sort of gauntlet ogre power.
How long does minor illusion last, Renos?
Like a minute.
What
Yeah.
you said.
What else? I think we just burn it. We'll find another way out.
Or we'll die trying.
Yeah.
Or we can. Or all of us go down. Ranos drags it up, and he uses levitation to go using his mandolin.
I prefer not to use my fly spell. I say we burn it.
Burn it. Burn everything.
Okay, we'll just burn
We
it.
could just leave it there, you know.
Or we could just leave it there.
Yeah.
I'd say leave it.
Is it going to dangle all the way down to the floor? Do we know?
150
No, it's
foot
20
will go-
foot.
150 foot will dangle all the way to the floor. It's a 120 foot drop.
I'd rather just use 2 ropes and then just drop 20.
You could also do this.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because then we
then it's-
save another.
Because then it's
50
hovering
foot of rope.
20 foot off the ground as well. So
Yeah.
there's less likely that people will see it if we just leave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tie
Enough.
2 sets of 50 foot of rope together. Bang a few. You clear some snow. You knock a few pitons into the ground. Make sure it's nice and secure. Okay. So now you need to climb down.
Yeah.
Skaith, I think you're okay because you have athlete. The rest of you, I need you to make me.
Natural climbing speech.
I need you to all make me athletics checks. Because of the curvature of the cavern, I'll give you advantage on it.
Do I need advantage?
You're alright.
Probably need it.
Is it a group athletics check?
Nope.
No, okay.
I've
I was
just
gonna
said
say,
that Nira and
if
I
it is,
kind of
then I
go
will.
first because we're the heaviest, and so if we fall on top of people, that will be bad.
You're also the loudest.
So, what is your climbing order?
I will.
I guess I'll go first.
There we
It
go.
would probably be Johanna go first because
I can catch people as well,
yeah, you can catch.
theoretically, so and catch all of you.
Are you all going down at once?
No.
No,
One
one
by
after
one?
the other.
Okay,
Yeah.
me, then Nira.
How do you know when you're at the bottom?
Because the rope will
I will
slack.
tug it very gently.
We have a
Yeah.
Well,
light.
no, the
wave
rope will
it.
slack, won't it? So
Yeah.
when someone's on it, it'll have tension because of the weight. And when they drop
Yep.
off, it'll slack.
Okay, so one by one. So again, climbing order. We've got Johanna, followed by
Yeah.
we'll say Jomp,
No.
because Jomp. That's what Jomp would do. Jomp would use it like a slide. Followed by Nira. Followed by
Maybe me?
Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Followed by Ranos,
Yeah.
Last, yeah.
Sure.
and then
We're not leaving him
followed
till
up.
last.
Scave brings up the rear, like always.
I'm like,
I don't understand your jokes, Daryl. You're really confusing me.
Okay,
I'm
as,
like
Don't worry,
super
Johanna.
climber too.
Jump
I'm
will-
coming down so fast.
Scave will explain them to you.
you
Okay.
all begin to you all descend the rope ladder. Kind of, it gets a bit tight in some places. You scratch a bit of your armor as you go down, as you kind of wiggle your way
I thought you
down.
were going to say you scratch your arm as you go down. I was like, oh,
Yeah, just go. Oh, this is a good.
oh,
Bit.
that's good.
Anyway, you all successfully make it down. So at the bottom, are you dropping at the last 20 feet?
Yep, I guess.
No other way to do it, is there?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pull a slide on myself before I fall. At the top, like.
Trying
Ow.
to vaguely aim
As you
towards
all
Becky's plan.
drop, everyone takes. Actually, is anyone trying to catch people? Johanna, are you trying to catch people?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 11 points of falling damage. Everyone else
That's
takes
fine.
6.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, I haven't got a token to just -6 off. Now I have to work it out.
I will.
Okay,
pull a slide
minus
myself
6
Six.
is not a difficult calculation.
I'm literally joking, by the way. My
I
health
got-
is 58.
I'm
If
not
I
sure
couldn't
it's
take
something.
6 off that, I would have no idea what to do.
So, what's 6 minus 6?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Escape dies.
No, it doesn't bother me because I'll full slide my way up to health and then back up afterwards.
Okay. Okay,
So
so
I'm
you
just there
all...
kind of randomly just having people jump on me going, ow, ow, ow. My 11 points of damage is just from everyone landing on me.
Other than Scaife. She's used to having him on top of her.
Can you all see where
Yeah,
you are now?
I don't
I-
understand your jokes, though. You're really confusing me. Do you mean the third night now? Because he's just over there.
No, he'll explain them when you're alone, is what I mean.
Okay, can you all see where you are?
Yes.
Okay,
Is this a big map?
Right.
this is a... it's big-ish. I'd split it in two.
Right.
So, you all land in this
Oh.
area. Kind of the refuse tunnel, the tunnel entrance where you came through is. I'll put a little X on the map. Was about you all landed. That's a terrible X. Slightly better. You all landed about there. So what you can see a man-made wall. So you're surrounded by this. As you stand, you find yourself stood inside this natural stone cavern. Okay, with sheer rocks that kind of go to a dome at the top, with the hole in the ceiling above you. Just below the hole, you can see various bits of refuse and rubbish, and what you see, old bits of armor and biological waste. As you all kind of sit down, you dust yourselves off and you duck into the corner away. You can see here a man-made, what appears to be tunnel, corridor, walkway that seems to head down towards the south.
Can I hear anything from coming down the hallway? Like
Make me
any
a
noises?
perception check. You listen out. You can hear in the distance what you think is might be voices, but you can't really tell how far away they are. One thing I will say, apart from right in this area, there is no natural light. Okay. Nearer, is Rocky on or off?
Well, I mean, I still have the other lit up rock, right? Can I find that?
It's kind of just sat at the top on top of the pile.
Okay, I'll just grab that.
Okay. Can I look down this corridor? Like, just quick peek my head down.
Certainly can do.
Is it a corridor or is it? Yeah, it's a corridor.
Yeah, you have to move the other side of the wall. Give me a stealth roll as well.
I didn't know there was. Yeah. Okay.
And you have advantage, don't you? Okay.
Oh my!
Feel free to poke your head round.
I see nothing.
You can see that the corridor extends for a good about 35 feet, before giving way to natural stone once more. You can also see, just on the periphery of your vision, what appears to be some kind of stone structure. You can also see a source of light, dim, but a source of light coming from your angle that you stood right now on the right-hand side, over in this direction.
Okay. I'm going to tap Thero on the shoulder and get him to come with me, and we're going to go sneaky.
Okay, Thero,
Sneaky.
I'll need a stealth check from you to go sneaky beaky. Nice.
And the wind.
No,
Okay,
you have
I'm gonna-
wind, it's different.
I'm going to stop him. I'm going to stop him there. And I'm going to just do the one finger and point down there. And I'm going to bring out my bow.
So Theory turns to you and goes,
I will also draw my bow.
so Skaith, you can see what appears to be a lone orc. Back to you at the moment, appears to be, looks like he may be patrolling. Not really moving at the moment. Stood next to a brightly burning torch. You can see, just as the light reflects off of the orc, a deep green reflection, a hue, to the armour that he wears. Across his back, a large great axe sits. And make me a perception check as well.
Good at those.
You can also see, just on the side of his armour, you can see the imprint of a white hand.
Okay, guys, we're dealing with Saruman.
These are Urukai. Their armour is thick.
I'll just over the bad whisper, I see one orc. Following. And I'm
Is it moving?
As you say that, the orc begins to patrol down. It seems to be moving south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go down one more. I see some kind of stairs. So I tell the rest of the group just to follow back 10, 15 feet behind us.
Okay, I'll need a group stealth roll from you.
No, we're doing a group stealth roll. I'll cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
I'll stop.
Do you want,
Zero
do you want
there.
us?
21 then. Yeah, 15.
For argument's sake, I'll keep Jump and Ranos in the back here. I'll move them if you guys hit combat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes life easier
That's
for me.
fine.
Zero.
Someone has to watch our 6 anyway.
Thero, as you move forward, that sound of voices you could hear before is louder.
Can I tell what they're saying now I'm closer?
You speak Orcish, correct?
Yeah.
Make me a perception check. Again.
I've made it. Can you not see it?
I can't see it yet.
No.
What did it roll?
Oh, 9.
A 9. You can hear the voices, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Can I tell if they're speaking Orcish?
They're
or
definitely
if they
speaking
speak a
Orcish.
different Orcish?
It's definitely Orcish
Okay.
here.
Oh, there you go. Fine. I
Yes.
turned to 0. I'll just go on 3.
On 3 what? I can't see anything.
We'll turn the corner and we'll shoot whatever we can see.
Okay.
So, from where you are, Skate, you can see the stairs leading into a stone building. You can see another stone building
Yep.
directly in front of you.
Yeah, I jumped. I went down, saw people, then jumped back up.
That's fine.
So I'll go one down, and I'll see no longer anyone.
So, you get the feeling that maybe the Orcish continue its patrol.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep up with.
As you move forwards, you can see just over to your left a small gap between the man-made stone wall and the rock itself. Appears to be a small gap.
I think we're between a rock and a hard place right now, guys.
It's not that hard.
Does this gap look like it would fit someone down it?
With difficulty,
Could I
yes.
fit down there?
You reckon you
Just
could?
jump
Be a
into it.
squeeze, but you could get through there.
I'm going this way.
Okay, give me an acrobatics
Uh,
check to get through there.
Okay.
Can I hear anything?
Make me a perception check. You can hear the sound of voices coming from the room to your right, just here. You can also
Yeah.
hear the sound of heavily armoured footsteps moving in your direction from the south.
Do I make it?
You get
Is
through,
it-
yeah.
I'm gonna jump back.
So,
Bow ready to shoot. I'm guessing Johanna can see I'm ready.
No, I've had a little sneak round. I'm going to go back.
okay, yes, so Sarah, you can see again several man-made carved stone buildings. One to your north, another to your south, and another one over to the east.
Can I hear anything, especially from this building? Or no?
You hear nothing from in there. You do see,
like
just as you
on-
look south, what appears to be a heavily armoured orc crosses your vision.
Okay, as soon as he enters my vision, I like jump back around the corner a bit. Ooh,
Okay. Whoops.
peekaboo!
You're stuck in the right. This is slightly taut.
I'm gonna just like on my badge, like really, it is, guys,
Scathe,
guys.
you can hear those footsteps coming closer.
Yeah, I have my bow ready, and as soon as I see something coming down this direction, I'm gonna take my shot.
Okay. So, Thero, I'll put you back just there because of the way the time's running.
Okay.
For yourself, that's fine. Walk continues. So, as you watch, the orc moves towards the light. Your stealth. What was your original stealth roll?
27.
27. Okay. See, if you want to make your shot, you can do.
Okay.
Advantage with your autocorrect.
Yep. Oh, didn't need
He
it.
crits
but-
anyway.
Okay. How much
Okay,
roll
this
damage?
the plus damage don't count it because it's already included. So the plus damage is
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
yeah. So
28
it's,
points.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm having roll 20 issues because I can't see any of this shit that's going on
I
there.
think you may be lagging a little bit, yeah.
That was such a creep. It's
Okay, you pull your arrow. The arrow flies through and strikes the orc in the rib. He looks down at it.
like, oh shit.
Looks up at you.
Run away.
He just grabs the arrow, pulls it
shit,
out.
it's my turn.
I'd like you all to
I
roll
won.
initiative.
See, was that a surprise round or is it just a ready dash?
That was the surprise round.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
no, but, so
Can you see that?
can I use movement?
Am I back in the game?
I can't see.
get your head in the game.
Because other way, my VC covers up. Yeah, you're back in the game.
8! I've got a whole 8 points, guys.
Or natural one on my initiative.
Yay.
Wow.
We're
So-
so good at this, guys.
But I
I
don't
actually rolled
get.
above a 10.
I'm going to say, based on the readiness, because you readied the action and did the firing, I'll give you half movement.
Cool.
I'll put jump here and I'll put Ranos back with Nero.
I will. Ooh, I can jump behind your hand.
Run behind me. Meet
Like,
shield.
I literally, I shoot, I straight away turn around and just hide behind.
I'm just there with my
Hannah.
getting ready to move because I knew that he was ready, and I'm just looking going, what?
I'm like, I just whisper to her, I've done something bad, I've done something bad.
I made a mistake, I made a mistake, I made a mistake!
Oh dear God.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
I thought I could kill him. I couldn't kill him. He's really big and strong.
Yes.
Anyway, so, top of the round, Thero.
Theory's going to be smart and fuck off over here behind John. And then as that brings that guy down here into sight, I'm just going to fire 2 pop shots at him.
Make your attacks.
If we meet an orc that has fireball, we're fucked.
Okay, first attack misses,
Well, hopefully that first one doesn't, so we can split.
second one hits. So you get your normal shot and Colossus, but no mark.
Yeah, I just realised I forgot to cast Mark.
So 17 points of damage.
And then as a bonus, I will cast Mark. Because why
Okay.
not? I may as well get it out there.
Okay. You see, out of the doorway, another one of these large orcish creatures moves out, looks around, as his ally points over towards you, looks. And as a bonus action, he's going to charge you. You can see as he pulls out the door, comes out the doorway, he reaches out behind him and pulls out this large great axe. As he does, its green metallic hue glints in the light. I just remembered to do something. Okay, he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against Johanna.
Oh, what? No? No. Yeah.
First one hits.
Second one misses.
As you take 7 points of slashing damage. Just slices across your torso.
I can't take that many. I'm on 53 now. How dare you?
Johanna's like, I broke a nail!
Sorry, Nero.
I lost 11 points of health just
Alright,
Catching
let's see
you
what I can
guys.
do here. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, why not? I'll do a twinned fireball, one at each of them.
Okay, make your attacks.
Hit.
That one hits.
Hit.
They both hit.
Wow.
Roll damage. So 13 for
Nice.
the closest one, and 10 for the other one.
Yeah.
Not bad. Oops.
Just gonna.
Okay. Jomp is going to, as a bonus action, activate his Stone Fist and pop his AC up. And then he's going to go ahead and make 2 platoon strikes against the foot guy in front of him. First one hits, second one misses, dealing 8 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Johanna, your turn.
Yeah, no. Come on.
That'll
Hits.
hit. Roll damage. 16 points of necrotic damage, not bad.
And I'm going to move around to the other side of him. I'm still on his sphere.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
just the other side, because also someone said made a comment about fireballs.
Oh, please do. That'd be so fun.
Great balls of fire.
I know. It also means I can run to the other guy as well at some point.
Okay, this guy is going to. The next one is going to pops out, very similar display, and then draws his axe and moves towards Johanna. He's going to go ahead and make another 2 strikes. I will note at this point, I'm putting this down. Adamantine on adamantine nullifies crit immunities.
Oh,
Shit.
they're adamant.
And yeah, both missed them. Ranos' turn. Ranos. What can you do?
Probably Vicious Mockery, one with more health, probably.
He will cast Vicious Mockery on the one that just struck out at Johanna, I think. Let's go for that. Wisdom saving throw, my speciality. No.
A +2 is not bad.
These aren't your
With me.
average orcs.
These orcs are smarter than Thero.
Okay. Scathe,
They
you're up.
read poetry in their spare time, guys. They philosophize.
You just
I
attacked
will-
the most cultured bunch of orcs ever seen.
Screw it.
They were there for their kind of jam session.
What are we doing, Scathe?
I'm gonna come up. I will hex this guy just here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to Booming Blade up with. Also can get Raven to come and help me. Booming Blade.
That's fine.
Sneak attack. Oh wait,
So
that's
you already-
wrong one.
You've already got Johanna behind him.
Yeah. But with advantage, that hits.
Yeah, no. Advantage, yeah. Yeah,
28 points
that's
of damage.
28 points of damage.
Okay. You
Yeah.
strike out with.
Oh,
Is that with Drown?
plus. Yep. +6 necrotic.
Okay, as you strike full with the Drown, you pierce through the armor, striking him in the chest. The orc just. And collapses to the ground.
Interesting.
Cool. Then I am bouncing back up here. I'll jump behind Ranos and go, "You're protecting me now."
Okay. Okay, this guy is going to move up. So Johanna is going to make 2 great axe attacks.
No.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Yes, I know.
First one misses. Second, if only I gave them pack tactics. Deal 7 points of slashing damage.
Shh, I'm so low in my own mind. Oh god. What's 53 minus 7? Why am I doing it here? I can totally do math in my head anyway. Why am I doing My health is almost as low as Neris's.
Oops, a daisy.
Oh shit. Shit.
Did you guys really think this was a good idea?
Nope.
Yeah. Killing orcs is always a good idea.
It is. Thera, your turn.
Thero is going to, the one with the mark on him, this guy here,
Yep.
he's just going to shoot him. I'm just going to shoot him once for now.
That'll hit. That'll do what you needed to do. As you fire the arrow and you pierce the orc's armor just between the neck, down he goes.
So my second arrow, I'll fire at this guy then.
Okay.
You gonna move your mark first?
Well, can you do a bonus action between? Because I was thinking about doing that, but then can you do a bonus action between your attack if your attack's all one action?
You can do, and I'll allow you to do it next time. That hits roll damage. So that and Colossus.
You get Colossus only once. Have you?
Yeah,
already
only
used
1 to 10.
Colossus?
Thank you. So just that damage. 8 points of piercing damage, not bad.
I don't know.
And
why
then
I-
I'll use my bonus action to move Mark. Like I said, I did think about doing it between the two attacks, but I didn't know whether you could use a bonus action between the two attacks.
Yeah, you can just do. Okay, on this turn, this guy is going to. Yep, he moves around to here. Oops, that's the torch. I don't want to move the torch. Looks up.
What evil, sneaky plan does Nathan have in mind?
Is he scared of us? Be scared of us. Come on.
Oh, the orcs aren't smarter than Zero because their intelligence
They're
is
wiser.
less. They're wiser.
Yes, they have better survival instincts. This guy's going to move forwards to here.
Actually, they're not even wiser.
I did think they would be. They only got +2.
Yeah, I've only got.
Build
I've
up,
got
guys.
+2.
And he's going to go and make another 2 great axe attacks, which I won't be able to see because my cat is stood in front of my roll thing.
Nope.
Yes, I got the miss.
It's a 12 and a 19.
Nero, your turn.
Alright, second verse, same as the first. Just gonna do the same thing again. It works just as well. Come on. Yep. Yeah.
Both hit.
That's what I'm talking about. I never hit with these, and it's so exciting.
Obviously, I need more AC.
Oof.
Nice damage.
Yeah. We get 2 of those. 2d10 now, instead of just 1.
Okay.
You're doing heavy damage with firebolts for the
With
first time.
cantrips! It's a
I know.
cantrip, and it's awesome.
Nope, no, just the 1 hit. So, jump forward, stabbing forward the platoon sword, dealing 9 points of damage. Johanna, you're up.
Which one looks most damaged?
Give me a perception check.
This is basically white guy or left guy.
I thought you said right guy or left guy then. I was like,
Right.
Yeah.
alright.
So,
They both look pretty even.
So I'm gonna go for white guy, the one that I prefer.
This one.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
16.
16 points of damage, not bad. Okay.
Let me kill someone. Just let me kill someone, please.
This guy is going to run. He's going to turn and he backs away from you.
You get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I do.
So make your attack.
That's not good.
An orc running. What is this?
Misses.
I'm probably gonna go
So
over
it's just gonna go,
everybody else.
pussy!
It's because
He
while I'm
runs.
swinging it the other way.
And you can
Need to
hear
catch
it.
him.
You hear sort of rah.
What was that?
Oh, no, you should know. What's he say?
That's what I'm saying.
Intruders.
What, back camply? Intruders!
If we can kill him, can you
Yes.
shout back?
It's like the
Actually,
campest orc.
it's okay.
I
I've
don't
just
know
got
how
this-
many initiatives.
I don't want to kill this orc now. I've just got this really like intruders.
Intruders.
Yes.
Oh, guys, you should have said you were calling.
Should have called first. Come on.
Okay. I'm going to move this torch to the fucking map layer.
It's on to Ranos now, isn't it?
Ranos' turn. Ranas is going to... First off, he's going to cast Healing Word
On Johanna?
on Johanna. At... first level to start with.
She's not that badly
You
hurt.
get 7
I'm on
HP.
46. This is actually a lot for me.
He's going to cast... Then he's going to just cast his Vicious Mockery again on the other one he can see. Wisdom saving throw. Not a very wise orc. 5 points of psychic damage.
Yes. Disadvantage on next attack too.
Yeah, that's fine. I put the little dot,
Yep.
red dot on that for that.
She won't be alive, so I don't think.
Okay, these guys will go at the next round. So, Skaith, your turn.
I saw that bastard run. So I'm gonna move here. And then can I move here?
Potentially, yes.
Okay. Then I am going to move bonus action, move my hex to this guy here.
This guy's got so many dots.
All the dots.
Sending Raven after him too, because he will have 50.
Yeah, that's fine. You're lagging out a little
Use
bit.
him to help and just take a shot
Yeah.
at him.
Okay, make your attack.
Yep. 20.
That just hits. 18 points of damage. Not bad.
80. Oh, 8 and 1 point.
19. You get him, Tiger.
I was gonna say, what if that hex was just enough to kill it? That'd be hilarious.
That would be fucking annoying, that's what it would be. Okay, is that you done?
Yes, I cannot do anything else.
Okay. Doesn't get to go, doesn't get to go. Thero!
So, did Scape just attack this one, yeah?
He attacked the one that ran, yeah.
Yeah, the one that ran.
Yeah, you can't really see from where you are, but you fired an arrow in that direction.
I'm just thinking, where do I have to move to get it in sight? Could I see it from now?
You probably have to move to... in front of
Down
Skaith.
here? Yeah.
In front of Skaith, or
Unless
that
you
square
do-
you can't really get to, so it'd probably be there or further.
Okay.
Could you use
I,
a phasing shot?
I was just thinking that.
From where you are, theoretically.
What's the minus if I can't see them? I just need to remember.
Technically it would have full cover, but because the phasing arrow removes that, I will give you disadvantage on the shot.
Is it? I thought it was just minus.
So normally if you're hitting them,
Oh yeah.
so
No,
if
you're
you're
right,
just
yeah.
doing it straight on,
Yeah, maybe
then it's a
disadvantage.
negative. But if you're firing it through a wall, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, but it also minuses 3 from their AC, doesn't it? So
Not through the wall, because the phasing
Not
bit
through
isn't
the wall.
going through the wall. So if you fire directly at them, they get the negative AC. If you fire through the wall, you have disadvantage, but normal shot.
Okay, I think I'm still going to go at it through the wall.
Okay, make me a shot. Disadvantage.
No. I hate my wife's desk.
I have no comments on it either way.
Well, the mouse space is tiny.
Get a bigger cage then.
But everyone would have missed either way, in fairness.
You fire the shot, and you see just before it impacts the rock, it just vanishes.
Never to return.
You have no idea what happened after that.
Can I then fire a normal shot at this one in sight?
Yeah, go for it. That'll hit. So roll damage and Colossus. 12 points
12.
of damage. Not bad. It lives to fight another day. Anything else?
Yeah, I will stay exactly where I am.
Okay, this
That's me
guy is going to move round to there and does a thing. This guy is going to go ahead and make 2 great axe attacks. One.
First one at disadvantage.
First one disadvantage, yep. One against Jump and one against Johanna. Both miss. So what I don't get is you guys got +8 to hit and you regularly hit above 20. I've got a +8 to hit and I can't roll a plus
Above a 10.
more than a 10. Obviously I did something to somebody and earned their ire.
The issue you've
The
got
dice
is
gods.
the dice gods. Yeah, the dice gods are pissed with you.
No, right. I must have
Alright.
done something to them. Nero, your turn.
Okay, so I've seen where some of them have been coming from, or I see where the guy ran.
You saw where
Can
he
I
ran. You
assume
can't.
where they're?
Go on.
Can I assume where they're gonna come through?
I mean, you've seen several of them pass at this point here, or come from and pass this doorway and this point here.
Okay. I'm in that case. Check something real quick.
Welcome, Adrian. God damn it, broke my entire order. Literally just destroyed everything.
Moved him onto the top. Also, he's portrait, so it's really weird.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Adrian joining the call kicked me out.
Of
It's
Skype.
like, yeah, it was like only one person could have this at a time.
Oh gosh, why are you portrait?
Probably because it's his phone.
Yeah. He really wants to join us, that's all.
Oh bless.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to. Let's see.
Can you hear us, Adrian? I can't hear you.
Are you muted?
Let's see.
We'll give you a minute
There's
to work it
nothing
out.
worse than
Check something again. Let's see. Here the
So,
way.
sorry, go on, Nero. What is it you want to do?
Going to. Okay, that has enough range. I'm gonna actually ready a fireball, and I'm gonna angle it into that hallway.
Okay.
As soon
What
as
is
somebody
your trigger?
comes,
Hello.
as soon
Hi,
as
Adrian.
I see people coming through there,
Voice.
or I see orcs coming through there,
Yeah,
I'm
take a shot. Okay, sorry.
Fireball.
Hi, Adrian.
Hello. Is it voice from
Try to-
Anne?
No, I've muted you on VC, so I can't hear you on there anyway.
Yeah, I've muted you
Yeah,
on
because I
VC as
can't do
well.
both.
Okay, welcome. You're all about to die. Okay, Jump is going to do what Jump does and go for a pow. And only the platoon sword hits. See, I can't even roll for Jump, doing 9 points of damage, but that's just enough to fell the fail beast.
yes.
This guy is going to
Charge!
move to here.
Come on, fucking charge me, bitch. Fucking charge me. Oh, where's my turn?
Johanna, your turn.
I am charging him back. It's 30 feet. I can totally do that. I'm gonna.
I can see the cogs going in Nathan's brain.
Well, shit. That just fucked up my plan.
I'm so tempted to make an orc run in there now.
Where was I running from? I was running from here.
You've
It's
made
only
it.
25 feet.
Kind
Okay.
of going round a little bit, but you're at your 30. You're fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna just shout, "Holy shit!" very loudly. And there's more of them.
I mean, it's not like it was a big map or anything. That'll hit. Roll damage.
And can I see how many more of there are around that corner from where I am? Because this map is moving around and it's
You
being
can-
annoying.
You can only see what you can see.
Okay. I didn't know what I could see because the map was in the way.
So right now you can see additional. You can see 2 more based on what you've seen already.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, he is going to turn around and.
Wait, so I'm
Oh, yeah.
bringing out.
Are you still in the call, Adrian?
Just doing things. I'm bringing out. Should I bring out a spell? Should I bring out the spirit blade? I'm bringing out the spirit blade. I'm bringing out the spirit blade.
Where would you
If I
like?
can find
Where would you like your spiritual weapon?
the one I'm not fighting that's in front of me.
Okay. Put it there.
Yeah.
That would be a
It's
miss.
not doing anything, but now it's there.
Oh, hi again, Adrian.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I can hear you.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, the orc in front of you, Johanna, is going to make 2 great axe attacks.
Miss.
Bodger, it's because I'm rolling with Bodger.
Roger's adorable. He loves me.
He's on your side, that's what it is. Okay. That's it. Ranos, what do you want to do? I'm joking.
Do go on. I rolled 20 episodes.
That's fine. Ranos is going to move forwards, but not too far forwards, and hold an action to fire a hand crossbow bolt at anything that appears. Ooh, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Charge! Oh god, that's enlarging, not charging. And second verse, same with the first, going to make 2 great axe attacks against Johanna.
Hit. Miss.
This one hits, dealing 10 points of slashy damage.
Use an action to disengage and get the fuck out of there.
Scatharoonie,
As soon as you
macaroni.
can.
As soon as I can.
Let's see.
What's the Cockney rhyming song today?
I've been drinking.
Brings out the rapper in you.
I'm gonna move to here. See, there's a couple. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy with the raven helping.
Mm-hmm. Make your shot with advantage. That'll hit. Not bad. As you fire your arrow, ting, hits, and he dies.
I kind of
Bonus action. I'll move my hex to this guy.
Trying to find him in the initiative order. I've got so many.
Actually, I won't do that. I will dash over to here.
Okay. Are you done?
I'd take his silence as a yes.
Me too. Johanna, another one pops out of the building. It's weird. It's almost like you guys went into the back of a stronghold to do a stealthy thing and shot the first thing you saw.
You completely escaped for that, by the way, Adrian.
2 misses.
Of course it's scathed.
Yeah,
I snuck around and found an empty building,
Everything misses.
went back to tell everyone, and they were already fighting.
I didn't plan on doing this. I basically was there.
I did tell you I was going to shoot the first thing I saw, and you're like, cool, let's do that.
What is it
Also
with my
miss.
fucking rolls?
Everything misses.
I can't roll above a 10.
I
Really
know this
annoying.
because the guys in front are too big, and so I'm basically hiding behind them.
Zero, your turn.
Okay, Dero is
you're right
going to
there.
say... how far can I move? Good question. Oh, I've got miles. Dero's going to run to here. Yeah, here.
Yep.
He's going to shoot the guy that's got the mark on him with 1 shot.
So the mark is on another guy. On the
Oh,
behind.
right. Oh, no, Mark's dead, isn't it?
Mark's
Mark's
there.
there.
Dead. So you can move
So
it.
I'm going to bonus move Mark there. I didn't see the cross on this one, so I'll move Mark to this guy, and then I'm going to shoot him twice.
Okay, so the first one hits. Roll second attack.
I have pressed it. There we go.
That's a miss. So first one hits, you get mark. No Colossus.
Oh, was he not injured?
Nope, only 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Is that you done?
Yeah. That's me done.
Okay, this guy's going to move forwards. And I wonder what he's going to do.
They've moved across my range. I can totally hit it. Miss.
So Johanna,
At
this is why
this
you
rate-
stood at front. Like you are literally soaking up every attack. Nobody else has been attacked yet. I don't think.
Why can honestly, I can't roll above a 10. It's so
Give me a
annoying.
second. I'm bugging
Even if
out.
you could, you'd miss Johanna though. What's her AC? Like 21?
20.
I need to roll a 12 to hit her. I still have a decent chance. Nero,
Johanna, cast
Still hold the
Shield of
fireball.
Faith on yourself.
actually, you can see an orc.
No, I can't.
I said when somebody.
I don't pack Shield of Faith.
Okay. Jomp is going to move forward and is going to make
Concentration spell. I've got all the ones I need.
a Plasuna Sword attack.
I need to get the heck out of there.
Miss.
Trying to.
Miss.
Damage to a group of these
Sarah-
guys.
I can't even roll
My-
for fucking
I've
jump.
just been calling them all to me, so they're all launching up. I've been helping.
And then you run out of there and they fall on you.
I know, I've been helping. Because we
Okay.
work together. Synergy.
2 javelin attacks against Johanna. What's my
Hit.
javelin hit?
Miss.
Literally my weakest attack. Dealing 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh shit, I don't like that though. Okay.
Johanna, what do you want to do?
Oh, okay. I am using my action to disengage, and I am running very far to where Vanos is.
Run back to the safety of your friends.
Behind Vanos, I am running away. I'm running
Really?
away.
Bravely.
Are you
Wait
are
there.
you Cete in disguise?
Wait there.
So I can use action to disengage. I will take half movement if I have to.
Are you wondering if you can get disengaged from multiple people?
No,
With one
I'm just
move?
making sure I read up on the sentinel feat.
Oh shit.
And my bonus action is to drink a tam potion.
Again, put you back there.
What?
Again, see what the sentinel feat does. One of them's going to make a reaction to make a strike against you regardless of disengage.
Why are you even disengaging? I get it.
Just fuck you.
You were doing so well.
Fuck you. Because I have synergy with somebody else and I need
They
to
all
get
make
out the
reaction
way.
attacks and they all miss. You're okay to move.
Fuck you.
Dang.
Fuck you, bitches. Fuck you all.
If
John,
one of those had hit you, you wouldn't have moved.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a fucking 3.
okay. I'm gonna be where. Actually, I'm gonna move to where Thera is. So. No, he can move back. I'm gonna move to here. And my bonus action, I'm drinking one of my potions because I feel sad and
Feel
unhappy.
sad.
I feel sad. I'm at 35 health points. This is bad for me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Actually, screw that. I'm using my second wind because I can do that instead.
Okay. Ranos is going to vicious mockery the one on the left.
Yes. You're so poor you can't even change your mind.
And fails a saving throw, taking 3 points of psychic damage.
Does who has a higher?
Sorry.
Technically, the other guy, yeah, you do, I'm assuming. So I'll put you forward.
Yeah, I have 18.
Yeah. They've only got less. You rolled, and Johanna, you get 2 points of health back.
I will move my
I
mark
can't even use a
onto
healing bonus on that because it's a fighter thing. I'm not a cleric.
this one.
Okay.
Raven helping out, and just another shot.
That'll hit, roll damage. 16 points, not bad.
Plus 1 necrotic. It's either like 6 or 1. It's never really in between. And then just gonna move a little bit into here.
If I didn't know better, Escape, I'd say you're rolling a D1 for that necrotic jump. For that next damage.
Yeah.
I think you get a 3
Ooh!
before.
Oh, I rolled the most I can. It's a 1.
Okay, first off, this orc is going
Max
to
damage!
charge. He's going to move round to where Jomp is, actually. And make 2 great axe attacks.
Poor Jump.
Jump taking 11 points of slashing damage.
Would he, Ranos, use cutting words?
I would if I wasn't delayed so badly.
I mean, Ranos, you can do. This is the beginning of a dungeon crawl. It's up to you.
Yeah, he's fine.
There we go.
Yeah, he's fine.
This guy is going to move towards Skaith, and make 2 great axe attacks.
Okay. They will both hit. Ranos, or do you want to cutting words from me? Which
I don't think it even works. I think you the cutting words can only Okay, Ranos,
21.
would you like to cutting words one of these attacks?
I'll leave it up to you.
I mean,
I can't see it because
cutting words is a D6.
Delayed.
Correct.
It's a D6. It's on
It's
a
his
D8.
inspiration. It's a D8.
D8. Okay, I'll roll it on the second one,
Yeah,
which then misses.
and I'll uncanny dodge the first one.
That's fine. So you take 7 points
So-
of damage.
I'm on 1 temporary hit point.
That's fine. Okay, this guy is going to rush jump. And we get rid of the inspiration. That's fine. 2 great axe attacks against jump, both missing. And that's me done. Zero, you're up.
Well, I was going to move, but now he's getting closer. I think
Nearer, this would
Mm-hmm.
give the option to trigger your fireball,
Mm-hmm.
because then our orc has crossed that threshold. However, you can only cast it where jump is.
That because or
Yeah. I'm gonna wait.
This is... Okay, Thera, your turn.
Situations have changed. They ran in there, but I didn't expect them to.
That's fine.
Didn't expect everyone to go running in as soon as I said fireball. Apparently, I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, so Thiru will just stay where he is for now and fire 2 at the fire at the guy that's got a mark on him. I'm just going to fire 1 to start with.
Okay. That just hits.
And
Okay, 19 points of damage, still up.
okay, so I'll fire the second one at him as well then.
Okay. That one might miss.
Just.
Yeah, maybe.
Just. Is that you done?
Let me have a look at.
You know what,
No,
Ranos?
that's me done.
You know what, Ranos? I really wish I had my Tanarux right now.
Your what?
My Tanarux.
What's that?
They're in Volos. Okay, this guy's going to go ahead and make 2 strikes against... That's the custom Tanarux, so it doesn't make a difference. 2 strikes against jump. First one disadvantage. I'm just going to delete all
nice.
I'm just going to delete everything.
3 then 2.
I mean, this is not even funny.
It is a little bit.
For you guys. Nero.
It's an incompetent orc horde. What's the problem?
I know, right? I wish they were incompetent. The problem is they're quite good. Nero, your turn.
Missing?
Yeah, we're really good at missing stuff. It's okay. I'll get you guys later.
Alright, so I'm gonna move over here. Should get rid of. Can I see, these 2 guys down here?
No.
Kind of.
You have to move to the one next to you, in front of your Hannah.
I don't have any more. I don't have movement left.
No.
That was
You can see this guy,
Uh-huh.
and you can just about see this guy here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the twin firebolt again at them.
Okay, make your attacks.
Just record it, and then boom.
Both hit.
Hey!
Katie on fire, literally.
I know.
Very good.
Orcs on fire. Okay, 11 and 2,
Alright.
10. So as you fire your first bolt of flame, it splits into two, striking the first orc in the face as he just keels over backwards.
Hey!
Kill Sealer.
I need to find him in the initiative. There he is. And the other one takes, just kind of hits the armor and bounces off, doing 10 points of damage.
Damage.
Jump is going to the one he's facing. Platoon twice, and then flurry as well.
Would he not use his whip? He has like 2 guys. He
I
has
mean,
like 3 guys
if he
around him.
wants to burn that right now, it's a long rest.
I'm just saying.
And I think with a
No,
flurry of
plus
blows,
you did well.
yeah. Oops.
I mean, he did get a crit. 2 crits,
11,
so yeah.
20, 30 points of damage. See?
That's like literally the best and the worst rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He uses a key point for that. See, you gotta save your stuff.
Pace
Yeah.
yourself.
I know how to do that. I've been using cantrip this whole time.
I know.
Come on.
Hang on. Does Action Surge come back on short rest? Is that
Short
right?
rest, yes.
Oh, boom.
If you want to take a short rest in here, you're welcome to try.
Could he have a nap while I carried him?
Thank fuck for that. 2 javelin shots against jump.
Shoveling.
Javelin. Dealing
Yeah, crit on the first.
16.
Second one is
the
there.
second one's not a crit. 16. 24 points of piercing damage to jump.
Ow.
How's Jump looking?
On a scale
Pain.
of 1 to 60, he looks about 19.
He has one of my potions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johanna, your turn.
Yeah, okay, so I'm actually running back. Can I stand in Jump Square? He's tiny, can't he?
He is small, so technically yes.
Yeah, cool, because I want to be 5 things. I'm going to be here just for appearance's sake, but I'm where Jump is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and
I still can't see you because you're on top of the dead body. You're
Yeah,
under
but
the
it's
dead
better
body.
than on top of someone else who needs to be there.
True.
Okay, and I am going to cast Hand of Radiance, because it's a cantrip, against then the 2 people in front of me. It's 2d6
If you post a
plus.
spell, just do your damage.
Yeah.
Moves a dex save.
I can click the thingy. I
That just-
apparently clicked the thingy. Wait.
You have it set as attack instead of a spell
I
card.
know, I forgot it's supposed to attack. I don't know. Because I don't pay attention to that bit. Give me a second.
Say it is your guys' job to know your spells. I can't
I
possibly
know.
know all
I know.
of them.
No, I just have to go between sheets because
It's
I've
a
only got one
Constitution
screen.
saving throw.
Constitution saving.
Raise your hand, the burning range creature
Doesn't
of your choice.
that's
that
the wrong
is
one.
within 5 feet must make a Constitution save throw. So you can hit all 3 of them.
Ooh. I'm doing that. Constitution saving throw. Or take 1d6. 2d6 now, really.
They take no damage.
Shit, fine. And then I'm just going to Spirit Blade the guy in the back.
Make your attack.
So I have to get back to the thing.
That will miss.
Damn it!
Ranos is going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Jump. It's a bonus action, giving him 10. Followed by just a Vicious Mockery on the guy in front of him. Which fails and does 5 points of damage, and he has disadvantage on strike. Skaith, you're up.
Did he do Vicious Mockery? Which one?
The one with the red dot.
Oh, bollocks. Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm going to move my mark to this guy here.
Okay, is your bonus action?
Yeah, with help of good old Shadow, Booming Blade.
Go for it. That'll hit. 23 points of damage, not bad.
And yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, he will smack you back.
I won't.
Yes, he fucking
Oh
will.
shit!
Fuck's sake.
Accidents is
Uncanny dodge head still.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, so I'm down to 0 temporary and down 3 points.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's need to check something.
Who said something then? I completely missed that.
This guy is going to make 2 strikes against jump.
What?
You got some kind of alien talking to us.
I'm going to say that's probably on Ranos's end. 2 strikes against jump.
Oh.
Both miss. Thero, you're up.
Zero is gonna stay where he is. My mark is dead, isn't it? So I will stick
It is.
mark on, let's say, the one right in front of Jump,
Okay.
and then I'll Zero. Just one hit.
First one hits, yes. No, both hit.
Oh. That's not bad, is
34
it?
points of damage, not bad, that'll do. Oh, Skaith, you keep using false life repetitively, is that right?
Yep.
Why?
So I can do it at will.
Why?
That's my one of my implications.
Okay. That's fine then.
So I can just keep on doing it. So yeah.
Okay. Nero, you're up.
Scooch over a bit. Can I see everybody now?
You certainly can do.
Okay. Seems to work well, so I'll just do the firebolt thing again.
Go for it.
Oh,
First
You
one misses,
spoke too
second
soon,
one
you
hits.
see?
it just went bad. Yep. Alright.
12 points of fire damage.
You burn some of my hair as you just hit like the top of it.
Yeah. I hit the rock. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh, Jump had a good roll there.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Doing 20 points of damage to this guy. Okay. This guy, 2 javelins, both against jump. There's a lot of javelins. Okay, dealing 8 and 17 points of damage.
Someone make sure to loot that guy, because he's definitely hiding them javelins somewhere.
Yeah, he's got another quiver of Alona, like you do. The one you never use.
We say it's full of arrows.
Johanna, your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stab the guy to my left. Please work. Please work. Yes.
That'll hit. The one with the one that's hexed. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you do 12 points of damage.
12. And I'm also gonna spirit blade him at the same time. That's
So
the
to
wrong one.
Move your spirit
Right.
blade to there.
Yes.
Make your attack.
Look at me and Johanna doing necrotic damage side by side.
Oh, yeah.
As you miss.
Doesn't. What is my spirit blade? I possibly am less in tune than I should be at the moment.
D&D's
This
next
goddess,
team star couple.
Yeah.
Okay. Ranos is going to... Another healing word at 2nd level on jump. Oh, fuck. Ignore that.
That's the wrong card.
I'm doing the spell levels. So 9 points to jump. Okay, and Vicious Mockery against that guy that's hexed. Which is there. And one day I might make one of these saves. No! 3 points of damage and disadvantage. Okay, that's him done. Skiff.
I'm just gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna booming blade him.
Okay.
With
Booming
help of
blade.
booming blade with driving.
Go for it. That'll
Wait,
hit.
sorry, no, I'm rolling again because it's the wrong thing. But
Okay.
just so I have.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, he goes down.
Nice.
I will then move Mark onto. Actually, no, I'll move on Mark onto this guy down here.
Okay. What's the range on Hex? Is it close enough?
Yeah, no, I'll just check. Just check that for sure. I think it's pretty far,
I
90
think
feet.
90 feet, yeah, you're fine then.
And then I am jump through walls. Apparently,
Where are you going?
I'll get it here. Yeah, there.
Okay. This guy's going to make 2 attacks against Jump. First one hits. Doing 14 points of slashing damage. Jump ain't looking good. Diro, you're up.
Okay, so I will stick my mark on the last guy alive in front of Johanna.
The last guy alive that you can see.
Yeah. Well, no, I can see this guy over here.
Okay.
He's in line of sight. And then I'll fire a shot against him.
Yep. You get Colossus on this one.
But no, I won't.
No, you won't. That's a miss. That'll hit. 8.
That's like literally one away from a crit.
16 points of damage. Not bad. Is that you done?
Yes, sorry. Yeah. No, actually, I'm just going to run forwards.
I don't know what the fuck you're playing down here, but Diro, your turn.
What? Oh gosh. Guys are
Well,
disgusting.
He did it, not me. He's telling the colour
I
of the
can see
writing on
Nathan
his
throwing
t-shirt.
that in later.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Scaife puts his best moves on Johanna, make me a sex save.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Make a sex check. It's male.
I'm female.
Okay, so
Okay.
Nero, what are we doing?
I'm doing a chromatic orb out of the staff at the last guy I can see.
Okay, make your attack.
Hup.
That will
Damn it.
miss. Okay. Is that you done?
Yomp has the potion, by the way.
Yes. Jomp is going to use the bonus action to swap his stance. To water. He's going to spend 2 key points to cast Healing Cure Wounds on himself at level 2, gaining 12 hit points. That's his turn. This guy's going to throw some javelins. He's still got javelins. He's got javelins for fucking days. Like Johanna.
I bounce them off my shield.
He's going to turn around. He jumps in the fucking pond.
Actually,
Johanna, your turn.
can I push someone into a pond? Okay.
He's,
Yeah.
he's swimming. He also
That's
forgets he's wearing adamantine armor and drowns.
Poorly though, because that checks are
He's
bad.
not immune to crits if it's adamantine to
I
adamantine,
guess
right?
that's bad.
Correct.
Right.
It's not adamantine to adamantine,
You're
though,
not
is it?
adamantine weaponry. So you do 11 points of damage. Thank you.
I'm
What does
going to-
obsidian give you, though? 'Cause she's got an obsidian sword, hasn't she?
It shatters. So
But Blade finally hit as well.
does hit roll damage.
Thank God. 2 there. 8.
8 points of force damage. Not
I
bad.
love it when it does that. When it like comes up, say in the box for it, but the number doesn't appear. It's
Yeah.
like, ooh,
It's
ooh, what is it?
It's just trying.
happens
It's
to
just,
me all the
it's just
time.
building suspense.
Yeah.
Ranos is going to move round and
Right silent. Use my shield as a weapon because that's adamantine.
Ranos is going to.
What if I got adamantine wrapped around the sword?
No. He's going to vicious mockery on that guy.
Spikes everywhere. Spikes.
Oh my god, I passed a wisdom fucking save.
Wow.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. That's 20 feet. I'm going to go into Yom Square. I'm just going to booming blade this guy. With Raven helping. Or
That's fine.
Shadow helping.
Go for it. That
19?
just hits. Yep. That'll do it. And going forwards, we are going to. He's down. I'm going to roll initiative for the Raven. Going forwards.
Okay.
And put him on the map properly.
Yep.
Okay.
You have been saying that for a little while. Like, I'll get you a token for that, Raven. Yeah, I'll get you a token.
It's more the initiative. The token doesn't bother me. It's the initiative. Because it's right now it's auto. So the help action should only help the next attack against it, rather than automatically being every attack he makes. So, Thero, your turn. You can chase the other guy down. He's probably going to drown.
That guy's actually jumped in the water, yeah?
Yeah, he just gave up on life like the DM did.
Alright, I'll run to here. I'll use my bonus action to put a mark on him.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot him with 2 shots.
Go for it. First one
You
hits.
just definitely ruined all the work you put into this
Oh, don't worry.
crawl.
At the start of a decent dungeon crawl, you have a lot of fodder to burn all of your low-level stuff.
Has anyone used anything?
Jobs
I
use a lot
used
of keys
one.
points. Ranos is down a handful of
Some of
spell
that
slots.
I've
Nearest
actually
down
been
sorcery
really good.
points.
I've only used one.
Don't worry. If you zoom out, you can kind of see the size of this map.
Oh, I saw the size of this map.
So, don't
I
worry.
zoomed out. That's the first thing I do whenever you put us on a map is, ooh, how big is this?
He
Yeah.
drowns.
This one's fair size.
Okay. Congratulations. The guy drowned.
Oh, thank God. I'm so
Gave up.
glad he's dead.
But no help of drown. Just
Just
drowned.
drowned on his own, yes. Okay, guys. Congratulations. You survived the first encounter.
Why did we do this? We are so dumb.
How many did you kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You killed 8. 1, 2, 3,
Jeez.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Yay for Dwarven Strongholds! Okay then. So, that's where we're going to call it actually, because I'm pretty tired now.
Next week we'll look around the ruins.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Next time you get to explore these ruins properly, well, once we bring the next round of cards. But don't
Are
worry.
more guards coming straight away?
Um,
I'm not asking that out of fear. I'm asking that because I just want to know if we get to explore first. Like, can we explore this little section?
it's probably going to be a case of I'll allow you to explore a little bit, and then we'll see what happens.
Let us get split up. Keep us in initiative. Make us move one at a time.
Realistically, you should have pulled the entire cavern, which is a lot.
We could have kept going. We could have totally kept going. We couldn't have kept going.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
we
roll
could.
some
Yeah,
initiatives.
We really can't.
See, I thought Thero like I don't mean you could like we're gonna take down that one patrolling guard and just keep on moving. Then you went off exploring somewhere.
I was trying to find another way of doing it. Then you shot him before I got back.
You need to talk to each other, you idiot.
Even both of you would struggle to one-shot one of these. They're pretty tough.
Yeah.
These ones, as I said, these ones are the fodder. I'm looking forward to the ones with decent abilities. It's the first time I've experimented with cleave attacks as well. It'll be interesting.
It's all right. Don't worry, Johanna. You can't roll above a 3. We've already discovered this.
Honestly, I've incorporated that, and that's when you swap to dex saves that do damage regardless of what you roll. Don't worry.
You had evasion.
If only you had evasion and had one reaction.
True.
So what we're going to do actually right now is I'm going to create a token and a setup for your raven. There's the raven. It's on the map, and I'll create him a character sheet.
Cool. Thank you. I'm sorry if you're frustrated by the constant damage.
Don't worry, I got stuff. Don't worry.
So just
The raven should have died a long time ago. Had it had a proper token and stuff, I would have killed it a long time ago. So it's my own fault for not setting it properly.
Is that because you keep forgetting that you can attack it? So you're like,
yeah, because it's not on the map. I don't. Oh shit! This is Ravenfly on my head. Splash! It dies in one hit. It's easy to kill. Yes, you get advantage on that one target, but fighting against like 7 or 8 of them, it becomes null and void.
oh, where did Tash go?
Good to go.
That's Dash. And she did say goodbye.
Oh,
Dash,
I missed
dash.
that.
Dash. So there you go.
Sit at the
There's
dash.
you now
Good
have
chat.
in your journal. You have Shadow the Raven. I'll let you
Shadow Raven.
fill in your stat sheets and stuff like that. I'll do the token layer.
Perfect.
The token's already on there, just
Yeah.
doesn't have any stats on it. We'll fill in
Yeah,
with standard Raven stats.
Does a Raven get its own reaction?
No,
No.
probably not. It has no reactions. The NPC, unless it wanted to attack.
Or just could it hold its action until I attack, or is that
No.
defeating the purpose
No,
of
the
it?
idea. So the help action allows the next attack against that target to get advantage.
Yeah. So I can't wait, go now, and then as it pokes its face.
No, I will
Okay.
not allow that one.
This is where, next time we play, just a pure fluke, it rolls to be an initiative 1 before it's die.
This could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. That works. However,
Or actually, no, it'll be the complete opposite. For like the next 5 battle sequences, it'll roll to be 1 behind him.
I mean, that's possible. So see how that goes. But yeah,
It'll just mean I become more protective of it. That I'll just wait and choose for the big bad, or a big bad that I think I need to take down quick. But you're probably right that right now he's just flying around, poking people in the head, annoying them all without anyone bothering to attack it.
But it's
Yeah.
still an attack taken away from someone else, isn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's why
Like,
when it's
it's
against big bad, for example, it's worth getting advantage or taking the attack away.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it has its uses. And it will be useful in different ways. But the auto advantage thing is something I'm trying to move away from, honestly, because it's too broken. Giving advantage on the first attack and doing all that stuff, that's fine.
I mean, I generally hit with most of my attacks, but if I don't hit with one, if I don't hit with them both, I at least hit with one.
Yeah.
But that's the thing of having 2 attacks, and I do a fair amount of damage, but I think Scathe is still able to do more damage
So
in one attack.
Thero does a lot of damage, but that's all Thero does.
Yeah, that's basically it.
There is Scathe has utility on top of it, whereas Thero's kind of just shoots stuff. So the characters are balanced, and don't worry. Trying to balance these encounters against this party is a nightmare because the amount of AC that some of you have compared to some of the others of you, it's kind of like, how do I make something that can hit one of you okay without annihilating another one? For example,
Well, the thing is, none of us have massive health. I know Johanna's got a fair amount, but none of us have massive health. So having like a high attack and then low damage output is a fair, and frequency, a lot of frequency as well, like multiple enemies. I think that's a level counter for us because it means that we can we have a bit of a tough time.
Yeah.
I mean, there we didn't, but that was honestly bad.
That was just bad rolls.
That was really bad rolling because if you'd have rolled better, I mean, you missed like 6 attacks in a row.
Yeah. They all have they all have +8 to hit, which again, +8 to hit even again.
They should be hitting 50, almost 50-50.
It should be about 6.
Johanna.
It should be about.
And
I should have a
just
40% hit rate, and I'm getting about a 10% hit rate right now.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
You need to appease the dice gods.
I know, right? I need to sacrifice
on my
something.
Thursday night group, we have this thing called the Dice Temple. So whenever you're playing the game, you build a little monument to the dice gods at the side of the table, and that's your dice temple. And if you take dice from your dice temple, it's fine. If you take any other dice, you're fucked.
I see. I can't say I'll be implementing that, but don't worry.
I'll send you some pictures in a minute of what I've been working on lately.
That'd be cool.
Not of my dice temple, but I've worked on some very different stuff. It's not Warhammer.
Ah, okay.
So it's very different. Very different.
That's cool.
Let me test something. Actually.
I still need to paint that model that I've got for Thero. I told Johanna I did. I told Natasha I did it like nearly a year ago now.
Wow.
That's not too bad. See what I can hit you with later.
See what you can eat with.
Hit with later.
Oh right.
Oh,
I thought you
actually
said
no.
Eat with. I was like knife and fork.
Oh, no. Okay, it's the other ones that I'm interested in using. Actually, these ones are just. But yeah, don't worry. There's some fun stuff in this dungeon. So, should be good fun.
So, Nate, would you prefer Shadow to be more of the utility type, like going down the flying eyes type?
You do whatever you want with him. That's within the rules. That's there for the rules are there in that reason. I'm not bending them. I'm not changing them. But I am putting it in place so that it rolls in the initiative order. Yes.
Okay.
And it also means since it's on the map, I mean, then I can... Realistically, that Raven should have died this fight very easily. Because of all the advantages it was doing, it should have just been splattered, and you wouldn't have used it for the rest of the you wouldn't have been able to use it for the rest of the dungeon.
I've just seen Adrian's question on the chat.
Do we get to keep the fortress once it's cleared? I mean, it's quite difficult to get to and
this
from.
This could be where we rear Peck. Like, we could keep him here to rear him.
I mean,
can we have, like, after this, can we have, like, 2 years of downtime?
No. After this, although after this arc, I will be giving you, I think, about 3 months of downtime.
How big will it be after 3 months? Will it be bigger than a Rockveiler?
Probably puppy-sized. Large puppy.
Large puppy. I want him to be, like, Rockveiler sized, because then I think I could just, like, take him with me and keep him out of the fight, but, like, have him as, like, a companion.
I think at 3 months old, the Griffin would probably be... not
like
not
the size of a large cat, like a very large cat.
I'd say a large cat, yeah.
Because I'll keep him out of the fight, but I'll keep him with me, and I can feed him the blood of my enemies.
I mean, yes, if you want to get a bloodthirsty, evil Griffin, and yes, Adrian, if you want to keep this fortress afterwards, you certainly can do. It is in the middle of the mountains of roughly 200 miles from anywhere else, and only accessible by Griffin back.
We have a Griffin soon, it's fine.
You got
like
one Griffin.
2 years, we're sorted.
So, I mean, if any of you learn how to chisel teleportation glyphs and you want to travel, and you only want to travel in from here once per day,
get that spell.
in a little while, yeah.
Eventually.
But don't worry. I mean, maybe other. I mean, you are in the middle of orc territory as well right now. So there's that.
I was going to ask something else as well. Oh yeah, so last week we didn't really get into the conversation. If you're tired and want to end, we don't have to get into it now.
Go for it.
But I was going to say, next level, how do you feel about the Magic Archer Fighter class?
Go for it.
Cool.
No,
I'll take a few more fighter levels then.
I'm trying to make broad. I'm trying to not narrow down the options that you have with because originally when we first started it was if it's in the book you can use it, if it's not go through yourself. But it's trying to expand it out a bit more now, especially since you guys are more advanced in what you're doing, and I know a little bit of what I'm doing. I'm just making it up right now.
We're your longest running game ever, yeah?
Yeah.
That's been for a while actually, haven't we? Didn't you say? I'm sure I remember you saying before that your